Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing out there? You are joined with us right now on the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Got
Yo,
myself, William Kicks 26. Got my man Jay Elevate and my guy, Mr. Think I'm Possible. How we doing, gentlemen?
Hey,
yeah, we're
living
doing
life,
great, man. Doing great. Doing
living life.
great. Hey, good morning to everybody who's ready out there. Do me a favor, tap that like button. Show us
That's
some
right.
love right off the rip.
Double tap the screen right
Double
now,
tap that
guys.
screen.
Double tap that
Right,
screen.
yeah.
Hit the thumbs up. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
We already got a
Not,
couple people here in the comments.
yeah.
What we got?
Yep,
Jason
yep.
Corley, it's go time. I'm
Whip
ready.
that
Yes,
finger.
yes, yes. What else we got here? Oh, that was me. Mandy Pandy
Mandy
tapping
Pandy.
in. Morning.
Good
It's go
morning.
time. What's going on? How we
Good
doing?
morning. Good morning.
How we doing
Morning.
out
Tap
there?
tap that screen. Not now. Right, yeah.
Right on.
Right, yeah. Right,
Shoot.
yeah.
Mm,
Gentlemen,
What up?
so how's your week been?
you know, I can't complain, man. The week was quite busy, but you know what? It's better to be busy than not busy. So uh it's Saturday. We got deodorant on. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Think, how we doing?
Same thing here. The week has been nice and busy. Busy with work. Busy with lives. I've been jumping on YouTube. On my spare time, my downtime. Even after work. I had work today, and I was able to knock today's work out earlier in the week, which opened up my Saturday. So I'm excited for that. Actually, get a day off.
Yeah.
Man, I'm here to kick it. I'm here to kick it. Double
Yeah.
tap that screen. I see it up front.
Yes, sir.
Tap
Yes,
tap.
sir.
Let's
Tickety
Yes,
go.
tap.
sir. Yes, sir.
I see it up front.
Fact tapping in. He says, "Good morning, fellas. No StreamYard. We definitely stream it through StreamYard, bro. Just a different orientation of the camera. You know
Yep.
what I'm
Yes.
saying? Just a different orientation of the camera. So, well, looks like 2025 is not only going to be a banger year, but sounds like it's actually going to be the year of the Jordan 1 because, man, let me tell you guys right now, the amount of
Mhm.
Jordan 1s that are dropping next year, and it's not even like just these obscene colors, bro. We're getting so much heat as far as the Jordan 1 is concerned that I'm telling you now, I'm super excited about it. And one of the top ones is this one right here, guys. The canary yellow off whites are
Oh my
supposed to
goo.
be dropping.
Oh my goodness gracious.
The
Mm-hmm.
canary off whites are going to be dropping holiday 2025. How are we feeling about that?
So this is dope, man. I mean, I remember when Off White was really popping, bro. Like it's not popping no more, but like this right here is definitely gonna be an impossible cop. I'm not getting too excited about it for a couple reasons because we already know, man, it's not gonna be like a GR. It's gonna be super limited like last time. So I'm not too excited. It's great that it's coming back out, but we already know what it's gonna be. So and yeah, we already know what it's gonna be. So I'm not gonna go too crazy over it.
Yeah, I definitely think these are fire. No doubt about it. I'm right on the same page with Jay. I mean, I'm going to keep my excitement knowing how difficult and how the botters like this is going to be a game changer for the future of Jordan 1s because at the moment Jordan 1s if it's not a Travis Scott it's really not hyped, right? So this is going to change that. This is definitely going to change that. So it won't be an easy cop by any means, and it'll be a very frustrating day come the release. But I think this is a good step in order to bring some hype. Well, I don't really care if it's hype or not, but in order to bring that excitement for others back to the Jordan 1, it never left for me.
So here's the thing. We all know these pairs are probably already spoken for, right? These ones are already sold out.
Yeah, right,
Yep,
right, right,
yep.
Well, listen, you
right.
two you two definitely have a different mindset than I have. Whether I touch these or not, I'm just excited to see it. I'm excited to see all the things that they're coming out with next year for 2025. Now, whether or not I'm able to touch them, yeah, I mean that's one thing. But was I able to touch the other off-whites? No. Was I
No.
able to touch the other unions? No. But
No.
guess what? I'm still excited to see it. I'm still excited to see, what comes out of the bag there. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Listen, a lot of
Of
people
course.
were talking about that. Oh, Nike needs to do different things. Nike, Jordan Brand needs stuff. Now, mind you, Jordan Brand was up 6%, right? Because all this stuff is stemming from the earnings calls and stuff that came out of Nike, where it was only seeing like a 1% uptick. So for 2025, they just are going all in with all this different stuff. I mean, undefeated fours, a new pair of Jordan 1 unions are going to be dropping. We've got Bread 85 highs. I mean, we've got Black Cat 3s dropping. There's so many different shoes coming out next year, 2025. It's going to be crazy to try to keep up with, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like, amongst ourselves, we're going to do our best to try to do it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it means, hey, you hit on the shoe, cool. Can you send it my way so I can do a review too? Because
Right.
a lot of this
No, of
stuff
course.
is definitely going to be pretty difficult to try to hit on. There's a lot of excitement. I'm just excited to see it. I'm excited to see, the juggernaut basically step up and say, hey, listen, this is why I am who it is I am. Speaking
Right.
of which, moving on here, yes, we do have the Union Chicago dropping next year as well. Now, once again, these are spoken for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already going out on a limb saying these are definitely spoken for, guys. How are we feeling about these?
Man, fire, man.
Yeah.
These absolute fire.
Yep. Yeah.
I would love me some Union ones. Fire.
Listen, like this is. I told y'all I'm excited for 25, but at the same time, I said it last week, bro. There's a difference between going in the bag and digging, and Nike is digging. 25 look like it's gonna be a great year, but mark my words on this and mark it very carefully. Timestamp this. There will be a lot of pushbacks for 2025 releases that are going to 2026. Timestamp that what I just said. Because there's gonna be so much crazy heat that's gonna drop. They're gonna push this out. A lot of these releases to 26 because they reaching they're digging. They're not reaching. They digging in that bag. I'm excited for it, but like I said, at the same time, this will cause future issues for Nike.
Why do you say that? You sound like a negative Nancy right now.
Hey,
You do. You sound like a
listen,
negative
said-
Nancy right
Paul,
now.
hey, listen, man.
He
Paul,
said, "Come on, Karen."
It's the negative, but like I said, like I think this is great of trying to bring back the luster, the uniqueness when Nike was just dropping like heat, like things that were so different. But at the same time, like I said, when you digging, it's a difference between reaching, and it's a big difference between digging. And when you dig like that, that means something. And to your point, where your kicks, you said, hey man, a lot of people said Nike needs something new. I stand on it. They do need something new, but at the same time, they got to figure out what sneakerheads are looking for, and they don't have individuals who are literally out here like we are in the malls, talking to real people about what they want. They have people in corporate over there saying, okay, man, this is probably what they want. So you got to look at it, in that aspect as well. So I don't mean to be a negative one, but I'm not, because I'm happy. But again, listen. This is why sneakers should not be releasing stuff a year in advance out, because people get so excited for 2024. They look into 2025. With 2025 hit, everybody's like, I already seen this enough, man. What's up with 2026? So what it does is it also kills the hype when sneakers drop, when you see them for 365 days and a quarter. You know what I'm saying? If there's a leap year, people start going down about the excitement.
You want to take that one, Mr. Think?
Jay has a valid point. There's a part of me that also think, right? And I mean, it's really not confirmed, so this is just solely my opinion. But there's also a part of me that also think that there isn't that much. It isn't that many leaks going on at Nike. right? Nike leaking, whether these mock-ups or pictures or whatever the case is, that's super low budget advertising and marketing for them to share it amongst the community of YouTube and IG and social media, and they don't have to throw the commercial on TV. Matter of fact, when's the last time you've seen like a sneaker commercial for like a release, on TV itself? It actually don't even. It's really no need for it. Saves them money because you got people like us who's gonna push it anyway, and then we're not the ones who's getting like the super early sneaks or whatever the case is. But when it comes to that marketing piece, I think it's actually very smart for them to use social media. And so I really don't think it's some things get leaked, but I don't really think it's leaked. I think it's an organized, controlled leak, if that makes sense. I think it's a controlled leak because people kind of even say that, kind of side note, people even say that about shock drops. They're like, well, it's not a shock drop if everybody knows about it. And it's like, well, yeah, Nike want to sell a shoe. If they truly shock drop something and no one knows about it, then you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, you do have a point. You definitely have a point. Now, as far as you saying that Nike digging or whether it's a reach or dig, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's a smart corporate move for a business to do. If my business was hurting and struggling, we would have to go back to the drawing board. We'd have to restructure some things. We might have to change our prices, change our products, change our services, depending on what you're doing. But I mean, I think that's just like a smart business move. Is it gonna frustrate some sneakerheads or stuff like that? Maybe, but they're gonna have to make some changes that will have a positive impact on their bottom line. And when people see sneakers like this, there's going to be some fist pumps going on of like, yeah, I mean, I don't really see too many fat lips, pause, but I don't see too many, I don't see too much pouting going on, when these these pictures are popping up for people.
See, here's the thing, because Jay's on record for saying that ASICS and New Balance is going to take over. So this is why he's down on Nike, because he wants to see his prediction come to fruition. Let's be honest with that right now.
Look at Jay's face.
Let's be honest with that right now. Jay's on record for constantly saying, oh, Nike needs to, do what New Balance and ASICS are doing. Let me tell you something right now. Did you see what LeBron did against I forgot who they played, where he took his hand and he pushed it down to the floor to tell them they're too little? Let me tell you something right now. That's what Nike's saying to y'all. It's too little. Nike themselves, with what they're doing, bro, we've already talked about this. They are the juggernaut. And regardless of what the sales look like right now, yeah, ASICS is doing a lot of cool things, like the Villain Pack they just dropped. That's cool. Guess what? It's going to have its moment, and in about a few weeks, no one's going to be thinking about them like that. Right? The fact of the matter is reselling is where it is due to Nike product. Let's keep that a buck right now. Due to Nike product. And what they got coming out next year, like you said, Mr. Think, there's going to be a lot of sneakerheads upset because they're bringing stuff out like the PlayStation Air Force Ones, undefeated 4s. A lot of the resellers out there aren't going to be too happy in the sense that they're bringing these shoes out and they're bringing out hefty stock, which is going to bring down, the value of those particular shoes for resellers and collectors alike. And I can understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, I need some. Okay?
Right.
I need them. I need them. All right? So, Jay, you coming from a whole different mindset as to why you don't like it. Because you want to see New Balance and ASICS take over. That's what you waiting to see. So and you got that look on your face right now. You like one of your thumbnails right now.
Let me say this. Oh no, hey, you should make a thumbnail of it. You really should.
You should make a thumbnail.
So it's not on record that I said that New Balance and ASICS will take over, like they're gonna dethrone Nike. Let's get that part clear. What I'm saying is they're taking market. They are taking market. And is Nike the juggernaut? Absolutely. That's not a debate. But when we're talking about they're taking the market, they are taking the market. And when I'm talking about taking the market, they're taking shares away from the Nike's number 2 competitor, which is Adidas, right? And they are dipping small percentage when it comes to in Nike market. Yes, absolutely. Are they going to take over? No, I never said they're going to take over. They're going to be the next big thing. Like, but what they are doing, they are taking some of that share right now, and you got to look at it from this point. And I know my perspective is different, but I'm looking at a business aspect and I'm looking at a sneakerhead aspect. On the sneakerhead aspect, oh yes, I'm absolutely excited. Without a shadow of a doubt. I am not upset, the upset negative guy. But when I'm talking about facts, when I'm talking about future forecasting, 25 looks super crazy. But now my mind on the business aspect is looking at, okay, what about 26? What about 26? You know, tap into that bag, but don't dig in that bag. And 2025 is looking like it's gonna be hooked on phonics dumb. Excited,
Yo.
absolutely. But when we talking about 26, and I disagree with you about ASICs. You said, hey, that Bill Impact next week, a couple weeks from now, people gonna forget about that. People still going crazy over last year's drop. So that I have to disagree with you 100% on that.
I barely hear anything about last year's drop. Only when they're talking about
that's
the ASIC
that's
stuff
because
from now.
that's because your focus is really on Nike.
Bro,
Like,
no. I
Yeah.
spend way more time on social media than you do, and I barely see anybody talk about last year's ASICs drop.
Okay.
Okay, I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now. I spend way more time on social media than you do. Twitter, Instagram, all that. And I'm telling you now. Okay. Matter of fact, I sent you pages to follow over there, and they still don't talk about ASICs like that from last year.
You have sent me pages to follow. You absolutely right. But when it comes to like, when we're talking about, when it comes to like knowing like about all brands, that's definitely my department. And I'm telling you right now, when you speaking about it, you might just be talking about on the U.S. soil. I'm talking about, I think, on a global aspect. On the global aspect, listen, on the global aspect, ASICS is absolutely going major ham. Let's be honest. I love Nike. Y'all know that I'm a Nike guy. I love Nike. I want to,
Of course.
but I'm talking
course.
about, I'm looking on a global aspect, and that's just where it boils down to.
Couple comments here. Fact one tapping in saying, I touched the first unions. I was lucky enough to hit on the Storm Blue. Have worn only 3 times in 5.5 years because the value is scary. I mean, you know what? So it's interesting though, because there are how many people out there that actually did hit that shoe probably for retail. Now, I would probably say most people sold them due to that resale value, but to wear them out, how many people do you see wearing a shoe of that level of hype, right? And most people right away think, they're probably fakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and listen, no shade to you, Fact One. I'm not trying to say you didn't hit and they're not real. But a lot of times you go out and you see this stuff and you hear, again, from social media, a lot of people right away want to claim, like if someone's got on a Travis Scott of some kind, right? Oh, that, I don't know if that's real or not. That might be fake. You know, as if who was it? There was a YouTuber that was going around and legit checking shoes on people's feet at the sneaker shows. And I forget who the heck did that. I forget who was doing that, but somebody was pulling that nonsense. And people were like getting involved in it, and I'm like, "Come on, man! Come on, man! You getting people to pull shoes off their feet to legit check them? Like, come on! That's a little too much.
You didn't find it funny?
That's nah.
It is a lot. To an
extent.
No, I mean, it is a lot because you might come across the wrong person, and yeah, they might not. Watch this. Even when the shoes are real, I mean, I'm not taking my shoe off for you. Number one, you're too close, man. That's number one. You know what I mean? Like, that's like somebody coming up to you, like checking your diamonds. You know, like, oh, let me test it. You're not going to touch nothing on my neck.
I've seen that too, where they take the little, whatever that little thing is.
A little tester, and like, I'm going to test it. The jewelry in your mouth. Like, you're not going to touch nothing. How about that? You know, so. Yeah. And then watch this. That has nothing to do with real or fake. That's just you're too close, like I said. You're too close, man. You're too close.
I remember I seen I don't remember where I saw this video, but this older gentleman could have sworn that the chains that this kid had on were fake, and he was like, I know one of these got to be fake. Mind you, he had 3 different sets of chains on and stuff with diamonds in them, and the guy
Right.
took his machine, took the little whatever that thing is called. Someone in the chat knows what that's called. Let us know.
Tap that like button.
But he kept trying to test all the stuff, and everything kept coming back real. And the dude was like, I swear something on here fake.
Yeah.
At that point,
Yeah,
bro,
it's just a
like, you
hater.
disrespecting
That's
me
a
right
hater.
now. You just hating.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're a hater. And that's why I said you wouldn't even test one of them. Step away.
Let's see
People hate
here.
what they can't have. Like, there's haters out there, man. People just hate on other people for just the stupidest
Right.
things.
Right. That's just a hater. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fat goes, they've been doing a replica of that shoe since 2020, maybe 2019. I see people with that on their feet. Fake. Okay, so here we go. So Fat one, how do you know the pair someone has on their feet is fake? What have you seen? They look too clean?
I'll be
What about them? How can you tell they're fake on someone's? Now, some of the stuff is egregious. We can both attest to that, right? We can all attest to that here.
I've
But
only
some stuff I pass, and I'm like, I don't listen. I'm not Yeezy Buster, bro. But at the same time, Yeezy Buster got called out on the show, saying the shoe was real and they happened to be fake. So, be careful with that.
yeah. I've
Go
only
ahead,
Tap
Jay,
that
what you
like
got?
button. Tap that
I've
like
only
button.
seen a handful of people like who rock those Union. Like I've only seen a handful like in public. To be honest with you, I haven't seen like a ton of people rocking those Union ones.
I barely see anybody with them on feet.
That's
ever,
what I'm saying,
bro.
like a handful. So
And it's sad, man. It's such a nice shoe. For those who have them, I wish they would wear them, but unfortunately, their resale value is making them sit on the shelf and collect dust.
And depending on where you live, I mean, it actually might be smart, right? It might be a smart move. And depending on, your current situation, it might be smart for you to wear them. Like, old school. We've talked about this, starter jackets, 8-ball jackets, right? Sneakers, back in the day, man. I mean, you can be unalived for your sneakers. I mean, it can happen, right?
Yeah.
So you walking around, with some, $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 sneakers on your feet. Somebody might know exactly what you got on.
There's the catch-22 because people will see it and go, well, maybe those are fake anyway.
Possibly.
You
Yeah,
know?
and watch
Maybe
this.
those are
I'm not
fake
even
anyway.
gonna be a hypocrite. I didn't say nothing to the guy, but I definitely told y'all, right? Because I don't know if they were legit or not. But when I was at SneakerCon Denver, whenever that was, I don't remember the date, but somebody had on those canary yellow Travis Scotts way before they dropped.
Yeah.
I mean, just way. So even I was like,
Yeah,
and
even I touched a pair. It did say sample inside. I don't know
Good.
how we came across them.
good.
You know what
Good.
I'm saying? The
Nike
reseller
employees
had
get
them.
their hands on samples. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, I don't think those are supposed to make it out to the street like that for resale. So somebody not
Correct.
doing right.
Correct.
Somebody
Yeah.
not doing right. But
Yeah.
you know. Let's see what we got here. Jason Corley goes, because they bring in too much together, our bank account can't keep up, which means stuff sits because we broke.
100%, bro. 100%. I said this a while back, not too long ago, but I said a strategy that Nike can do is if they just continuously drop heat after heat after heat, you're going to forget about these shoes, when you don't hit on them. Because it's like, hey,
Yeah.
we know you didn't hit on it, but don't worry. Next week, we got this. We got these Jordan 4 this. We got these Jordan 9 this. We got these Jordan 1 that. We got these Jordan 3 this. And every week is going to be just continuous heat. You're going to forget about the previous week that you missed on. And eventually, you'll stop copying.
Yeah, 100%. I think with the amount of shoes that are dropping, it's like, matter of fact, okay, let's look at Valentine's weekend. There's got 3 different pairs
Nuts.
dropping.
Nuts.
So you got those Bread 85s. You got the what are those Jordan 4s called? Damn, what are they calling them thing? The ones with the different colors on them. The red,
said
the
fours?
black, the blue. What are they called? The fours.
You talking,
What'd you say, Jay?
we're talking about. You talking about undefeated?
No, not the undefeated. Those are
Nah,
the green ones.
you
We
said
were
you said
talking
the
about we were
fours.
talking about them last. There's a 3 and a 4 dropping, and they're both under the
Oh,
same.
yeah. I know you're talking about. I can't think of it. Yeah, yeah.
I can't think of the name of them right now. Those are dropping, and then there's something else supposed to be dropping that weekend too. But you're talking about three different sneakers in one weekend that's going to be dropping. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
So, and this goes back to my point. What y'all said goes right exactly back to my point, bro. When you're talking about maintaining something, maintaining the hype and luster for something, when you got so many drops back to back, and Jason said it, hey man, it's like, it's so many drops. I'm speaking for myself. I can't cop all sneakers. I can't cop 7 sneakers every week and give y'all a review. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when it come to Asics, when they drop something and they drop it once a year, they do it right. And people still talking about that release and that drop, even though they got other dope sneakers that's dropping throughout the year. They're not dropping 4 sneakers, 8 sneakers a month.
But you're
That's,
talking about a collab.
bro, it does.
But it's a collab.
It's a collab, but I'm saying,
Exactly. So what regular shoes are they dropping that you really talking about like that?
but you are getting
Non-collab.
after collab after collab. And listen,
What?
that-
Back up. What
Back up.
what collabs are we talking about besides the unions? Besides the union and the undefeated fours, most of the other shoes are not even collabs
but they're hyped up. You have to understand, they're
because
still,
they're Nikes.
still highly, it doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter.
No, it does not. That's
So
the
how?
point.
What? Okay.
You're-
Besides the collab Asics, what are they dropping?
You're looking at one aspect. When it comes to hype sneakers, everybody can't say, hey, I'm gonna spend $300 on Monday, I'm gonna spend $300 on Saturday, and then next Wednesday I'm gonna spend $800. It's so many drops. People like, yo, I can't keep up. But when you do it right once in a while, you maintain that luster, you maintain that hype for that particular sneaker and for your company, because people are like, yo, I want more, opposed to I'm giving you more and more and more. And people are like, yo, I'm getting sneaker fatigue, I'm getting burnt out.
It is expensive, man.
Now you see what I'm
It's
saying?
an expensive
It
hobby.
is expensive, but okay.
An expensive hobby.
So here's the thing though, with the amount that Nike is dropping, we're not even factoring in all the other sneakers from all the other brands that are going to be dropping stuff too,
Right.
that people are going to be trying to go after.
Right.
But Nike don't care about those other brands.
That is true. That
Nike
is true.
don't care about those other brands, bro. Nike don't care.
That is true.
Nike don't care about those other brands. Nike don't care what Adidas dropping. Nike don't care what Asics is dropping. They don't care what
True.
New Balance is dropping. They said, we here. This is our platform. This is what we coming for. They don't care. Now, if you don't want to go after a certain shoe because you think it's too expensive or whatever, listen, we've all said, nah, we're not putting the money out for that. We're just not doing it. It happens. Listen,
It does.
it's up to your own choices as to what you want to go after and not want to go after. You know what I'm
So
saying?
no, 100%. So to piggyback off of what both of y'all just say, that is the reason why, like, no lie, that's the reason why I did not go after the Olympus 6s. That's the reason why I didn't touch the KD Nerfs. Not because I don't want the shoe or that they're bad shoes. I have to be extremely selective.
I don't even know if you was going to get them KD Nerfs, because apparently they only dropped 5,000 pairs on the sneakers app.
Bro, in Florida, my guy in Florida, they were sitting.
Oh,
He picked up a couple of pair. You talked to him on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, they were sitting. He picked up a couple of pair, bro.
Nice.
So I'm not saying they were sitting as far as in a bad way at that particular store. He said it was only like 1 or 2 stores that had them, and they were sitting, and they were letting people that would come back just get pretty much buy whatever they want. Say, hey, you can get more if you want. Oh yeah. But
Nice.
so I believe he picked up a 13 and a 14 or something like that. But even the bigger sizes. But no, I mean, I have to be extremely selective about what's happening this year, because there even this year alone, forget about next year, even the rest of this year, like you said, man, we can't cop every single shoe, man, and give reviews on them.
Well, and here's the other thing.
It is
There's no
nuts.
guarantee we're able to cop everything that's dropping either.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
while they're
mean,
dropping all these shoes, that's all well and good, but can you actually get your hands on them? Because listen, not for nothing, Valentine's weekend when they got all them 3 shoes dropping, that might be 3 L's you looking at.
I mean, correct.
You concerned about hitting on all of them. You might take 3 L's.
No, of course.
You might take a majority of L's in 2025 with the amount of stuff that's dropped and the amount of hype that's dropped with these shoes, because we don't know what these numbers are going to look like as far as stock is concerned, right? Well,
that is true.
fours, they may only put out like a total of 50, 60,000 pairs. There's no guarantee you hitting. There's no guarantee you hitting on these shoes.
That is true.
So yeah, we can talk about, oh, they're putting out too much, but we don't know what stock numbers look like, and we don't know how hard they're actually going to be to come by. You know what I'm saying? Like look at the they may drop a couple of those shoes like they did the Jordan 17s, where they're not even releasing on Sneakers app. They're only going to be at select tier 0 stores.
Correct.
So then you got to put in major like cross-state footwork possibly to get a pair.
So
we don't know how these releases are even going to go down yet.
Well, stock numbers we don't know, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Nike alone is releasing a lot. I mean, there's really, fam, even right now, there isn't a week that goes by, and then even sometimes midweek where something just isn't dropping. There's always some action going down on that Sneakers app. Always.
And let's be honest, right? During COVID, we already know that was like the hype of all hypes. Right?
All my threes are tough.
But what happened? A lot of people were getting so upset because bottles were taking so much. And what did that do?
That caused Nike to put out more stock.
What did that do? That opened up what? Everybody started jumping on what? New Balance. Because they were like, yo, it's hard to cop what I want. So that opened up the floodgates during that time. That's when New Balance had that surge, and that's when New Balance started giving you like, you know, high quality materials on the same sneakers. They've been giving you little like collabs here and there, and that really what pushed New Balance forward. That propelled them forward because how hard it was able to cop sneakers, but mostly because of the bottles, how bottles was just eating everything up, and that's when resale was just at its all-time high. So again, you know, we don't know, but at the same time, that can absolutely be the case as well. Like I'm excited for 2025 again, but I'm looking at it from trends. I'm looking at it from a forecast standpoint, and that's just what it is.
Nah, Jay, you know what, Jay and Lewis, because we've talked about this too. He has a point. He has a point on that one, because what he's referring to is the market share. So he's not saying Nike's gonna, you know, be dethroned, but that is exactly what's been happening. And even people in the comment section have mentioned that. You make these kicks too exclusive, and like you said, Lewis, week after week after week, you can't hit, man. And then you're looking over here at these Action Bronsons or whatever, something else that's available, no matter what it is, and you're looking over here saying, I can pick these up right now, or I can get on the Sneakers app and be stressed out, or I can go to Dick's Sporting Good and they tell me I don't have the shoe available, whatever. We know the drama behind some of these pickups. And then, like you said, you turn your head and this kick's going like this to you. You know, saying I got no, you know, and stupid. nah. I mean, straight up, he does have a point, because that's how the market share can actually, you know, be lost, you know, from Nike. Correct. Due to that fact alone. And you and I have talked about this. How many Adidas, you know, honestly, outside of Yeezys back in the day, because Yeezys aren't even popping like that now. Yep. But even back in the day, outside of Yeezys, there's no hard cop for an Adidas kick. You know,
it's true.
It just isn't. It's not a hard. If you want an Adidas, you can go get it.
Yep. Absolutely.
So now that brings me to the next point, because, you know, we have talked about the issue with Nike's exclusivity, how it worked for a while until it didn't. You know what it is? That COVID put a big spotlight on a lot of this stuff, because the only way you were able to cop right was through the internet, and you couldn't put in any footwork. And then you also had the Last Dance documentary, which just basically put this huge spotlight on Jordan, his sneakers, and then everybody trying to pick up the sneakers, and it brought in just like this whole mess of people into the sneaker world, and seeing what's going on. That it's interesting, because there were exclusive shoes that have dropped like throughout the years, right? Like next year is going to be 40th anniversary. There have been exclusive drops, but no one's really complained like that when the exclusive shoes dropped before. It was just kind of like, oh, well, you just had to be in the know. But now there's like so many people that have come into the sneaker world that are looking at this like, yo, this is ridiculous. Why are you making it this tough to pick up something I'm trying to put on my feet? You know what I mean?
Right.
So because of that, Nike has seen obviously a drop in people moving away from the brand because they're getting upset that they can't cop a lot of these shoes. I.e., look at the Travis Scotts. Yeah, you putting out like what? How many different Travis Scott sneakers now are you going to drop? Right? The thing is it's L after L after L after L on a lot of these Travis Scott shoes that people are still seeing. And combine that with the problems that are happening with the Travis Scott website and when they drop and the amount of backdooring that's going on there as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that backdooring and stuff. And mind you, this is only really happening a lot when it comes to Nike shoes, which to Jay's point is why a lot of people got pushed to some of these other brands. So if Nike wants to bring these people back, you can't just drop these shoes and not make it somewhat accessible for people to actually hit. So I think stock numbers wise, you're probably going to see, I would think, pretty decent stock on a lot of these, shoes that are carrying the hype.
100%. It's even frustrated me, and I've even told y'all, like, because watch this, you've heard me say this. There's been times when I haven't hit on the drop, when I had the funds for it, and I've told y'all, I was like, so good, I'm gonna go pick me up some Tesla what?
Some Tesla stock.
That's right, some Tesla stock. I've told y'all, I took that same funds that was allocated for these kicks that I didn't hit on, I allocated somewhere else. I was like, oh well, next. And that was my pure attitude, like next. So imagine for that person who can take these allocated funds and just go to a different brand and be like, yeah, I'm good. I still need sneakers. I wanted to spend my money with you. You wouldn't let me, so I'm going to go over here. Oh, real quick, because I don't know if anyone's going for them. 20 minutes, if anyone is interested in these. That's dropping today, right? Isn't that today?
Hold them up, yep. Hold them up.
Anybody
Gold
interested?
Medal ones.
Gold medal ones.
Gold medal one, hey man. Not for nothing. That shoe is dope in hand.
It's really nice.
Dope in hand.
It is really nice.
I like that. I like that outsole.
That gum bottom.
Oh yeah.
That's a skater's dream right there.
I like that.
Jordan 1 with a gum bottom.
I like that.
Anybody interested in those? Now, look, I'm gonna be honest because Lewis and I, we've had them obviously before today. 180 on those. No. Don't do it. So there's that.
Yeah.
You said don't do it.
You have just do it, and then you have don't do it. 180 paying retail on those? No.
So what do you think? How much you think that sneaker's gonna go for when it goes to that discounted rate? What is y'all prediction?
Okay, well, what it's at right now is 111 on GOAT. At least that's when we picked them up.
Yep, 111. It was at 111, 108 instantly. Yeah. So there's no need for you to. That's right. Absolutely no need.
Even when you consider fees and all that, I mean, listen.
134.
If I was to pick them up retail here in Florida with 7% tax, it'd be 192 out the door.
Yeah.
I pay 134.
134. Same here. Yeah. Dope kick. Paying retail for those? Absolutely not.
Like no need to. Save your money.
Yeah.
Right.
Save your money.
Right.
If you like them, go to Go, StockX, whatever.
Yeah.
And
dope kick.
Don't y'all start with this. Oh, the fakes. Let me tell you something right now. Listen, do your due diligence. Double check the shoe. A lot of you guys out here calling for fakes. Know for a damn fact you guys have gone on StockX and Go and bought shoes and had no issues. So don't be sheep. Don't be sheep out here.
How many people? I'm just kind of curious. How many people really walk into their local boutique and legit checking kicks out of their local boutique as well? How many people are really doing that?
They don't. Even listen. And we Jay, I don't know if I talked to you about this. So a couple weeks ago, I think Pert brought up the legit check box, right? There's like a $20,000 box. It comes with 9 different cell phones in there, right? And it takes all these pictures for you. So I actually watched a video that Harrison Neville put out a few months ago on this box. Okay. And
Okay.
he took a pair of his off-white Jordan 4s, the sale pair. He stuck them in the box, had it do all the pictures or whatever. So the box came back and said that the shoe was fake. He ran it again through the Check app, and it came back as real. So now, like, he ran all these other shoes that he knew were fake, and he ran all these other shoes that he knew were real. When he got to the off-white 4s, now we had an issue. So that just goes to show, even with $20,000 worth of technology, they may not even get it right.
So you absolutely right about that. And so let me ask y'all this question. And this is nothing negative about these legit check spots, right? But would you rather put your sneaker, against a box where you right there and it's legit checking, or would you rather send it to photos and for an app to tell you, you know what I mean, what's what? I think that's a very good question. And, I'm not saying one or the other is right or wrong, because, I don't know. I don't have that machine or that app. So I'm just curious about y'all thoughts on that.
So ultimately, to me, the box is really doing the same exact thing as you taking photos, because it has cell phones in it. It's taking photos of it, or is it like laser scanning? To be honest, I honestly don't know. That's a good question, actually. I don't know if there's like some sort of laser scanning going on,
No,
but if it has nine cell phones,
if
it has 9 cell phones in it. Okay. Because if it has 9 cell phones in it and it's just snapping photos, it's really doing the same thing,
so
I guess.
It's a box. It comes with 9 different phones. It tells you, like, you got to take a picture, and there's an app too that you got to download to the main phone. So you take a picture of the shoe tag inside the shoe, and then you stick the shoe inside the box, and then simultaneously all the phones take a picture from these different angles of the shoe, and then it gets sent in, and then within about 10 to 15 minutes, then you get a result back.
Yep, Tyler said
it's really fake.
Yeah, Tyler said that box is doing the same thing. He's taking pictures. Yeah, so ultimately, yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, and I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious about y'all thoughts on that. You know what I mean? Like,
let me run through,
what's really what? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Just curious.
So Jakai Davis taps in. It goes, facts. Don't flood 25, 26, because after that, what will drop?
Oh, we lost Jay. It's all right. He'll pop back.
Jay. He'll pop back. What else we got here? They'll just be recycling the same shoes till 2028, 2030. I mean, listen, I can see it, but listen.
Hey, chat. Let me ask chat regarding that question. What do you guys think about the Jordan 4 RM? Not just the Nigel Sylvester is his shoe, but what do you guys think about the RM, the 4 RM, alone, just the shoe by the silhouette by itself? What do you guys think about that?
I'm not mad at him. I like him.
Yeah, I like him too, but there's been a lot of chatter of people that just don't like him. So once again, that it's a new silhouette, and it's getting this head nod. Yeah, and
give us the old stuff.
People are going like this. And then, they give us that retro, and then people are like, oh, you're going to retro us to death? So,
Mr. Thing, I want to say this to y'all. Like, in my opinion, I think when you have a sneaker that sells out, but you have so many people who like, I ain't feeling it, but you got a whole bunch of other people who feeling it, I think that controversy is great. Yeah. I think that is something that creates excitement. And it might create more excitement if you and I, if all of us agree that, hey, this sneaker is dope, okay, it's like, yeah, we agree it's dope. But when you have that battle between I don't like it or I like it, I think that might be better than everybody agreeing or most of the community agreeing that, hey, this sneaker's fire. I think that creates that's better for Nike.
Now, regarding that RM in particular, the 4RM in particular, I would like, number one, I like the fact that they gave us something different. Number two, from the looks of it, because I have not had it in hand or on foot, but it looks like it has the SB shape. So I would be very curious to see how they feel. So I'm interested. Now here goes the dangerous part. They released the Nigel Sylvesters before they released the actual silhouette, right? because they do have an actual silhouette of those dropping. That's not it doesn't have the Bike Air on the back. You know what I
It
mean?
says
So
Nike Air on the back.
I think
I
I
thought they
think
all say Bike Air.
Yeah,
I
I know some pairs have Nike Air, some pairs have Bike Air, and
Bike
that's
Air. So
Really?
I think
the
I
Bike
think the
Air is more
Nigels I think the Nigels are the bike his
So then
shoe.
there, so any one of them that comes in like that box where it looks like the grandma's driveway, because I think the ones that dropped last week, no, earlier this week, had that style box too. Correct?
Yeah. Nigel has it's almost like Travis Scott, you know, with the Jordan 1. That's Nigel's shoe, but they're also going to release the regular Jordan 4 RM in their little colorways or whatever they're doing.
Got you.
So I'm curious to obviously the Nigel Sylvesters are hot. They're selling, you know, like hotcakes. I wonder if the actual Jordan 4 RM is going to move at all. That's what I'm curious on.
All right, a couple other comments here. What we got? It says here the Black Cement 3 full family sizing will outsell all other brands' total earnings combined in 24 and 25. Ooh, that's a bold statement. Now,
Okay.
They did say
Okay.
there's supposed to be hefty stock on those Jordan 3 Black Cements that are dropping this year. Now I don't know what hefty stock
I'm
looks
not
like.
mad.
Could it be? Okay, let's say they put out 1 million pairs. 1 million pairs on the Jordan 3 Black Cements in full family sizing.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
They're gonna sell out.
I'll be honest with you. I can actually see 1 million pairs selling out.
So
I
they,
can
It's gonna
actually see
sell
it.
out.
so remember now they gave us. I pretty much agree that they probably gave us if not more than 1.7 million of those military blue 4s with the amount of restocks.
Lord
they've
have
been
mercy.
giving us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you can almost set your watch to it. There's another restock.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's almost getting that way
Yep.
with the wet cement 4s, but they keep moving. They keep just moving like that.
Yes.
So with the Black Cement 3s, I mean, Jay, I know you were on record saying you wanted to get a couple pairs of those. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Mr. Thing, I'm not sure what you said. I think you said at least one pair. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yep.
But there's a lot of people
I'm
out
on it.
there that obviously are going to be trying to get multiple pairs of this shoe, especially since they're talking about doing it in the 88 spec. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going back
Oh,
to the
yes.
original specs. Now we have yet to see what it's really going to look like. You know, because a lot of people are complaining with some of the early pictures that elephant print isn't necessarily looking how they really want it to look. It's kind of light. It's not as imprinted as they feel as though it needs to be. But we don't know. Maybe it's early prototypes. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I don't. Damn, to say that it's going to outdo all sales, ooh, that's tough, man. That's a tough call in my opinion. That's a tough.
Okay.
That's a tough call. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know. I'm just in love that it's back.
what you got here, bro? The 4RMs. What's these
Ye-
got?
Yeah. I wanted to slim it up so I can. My bad. I'm trying to work it into the frame here.
Okay.
But these are the 4RMs, right? So this is not a Nigel Sylvester, and you see on the back here
Okay.
we have a Nike Air on the back there. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So that don't have the bike.
So,
So this is just a regular 4RM black light bone, and this is not a Sylvester. You see what I'm saying? So
okay, so it
Yep.
doesn't have the extra little check mark on it either, up at the toe area. So the Nigel Sylvester shoes,
We got a
like
jump
up near
man.
the toe. No.
we got Jumpman
So,
there.
up
Oh, you
in
talking
the-
about the swoosh in the
Yeah,
front?
there's a little
Yeah,
swoosh in the front.
yeah. There's a swoosh in the front. Yeah,
So those
not
don't
that,
have it though.
not that I can see. Not
Yeah,
that I can see.
okay.
But that's an example of this silhouette outside of the Bike Air. So and you look at that heel tab, there's no Bike Air on that.
Correct. Okay.
So you can safely say that the Nigel Sylvester 4RM that's a collab, and this is just like the GR version.
Correct.
Correct. Oh,
Yep.
now,
The
Jay,
Nigel Sylvester, yeah.
now, Jay, didn't you and I say they need to come out with a bicycle?
Oh yes.
Oh, we did. Yes.
Yes.
Me and
Oh,
you
yes.
were talking about. So me and Jay were talking about that on the phone, and I was like,
Yes.
"Yo, man, how dope would it be if they dropped like an actual bike that people could pick up?" Now here's the problem though. They ain't making that bike available for a regular consumer to get. I feel like if they put
And we
out
also
there
talked
like
about shipping, remember?
yeah, like if they did like 200 units of that bicycle, right? And the way you get an opportunity to get those is if you picked up a pair of the Nigels, right? You had to go pick up a pair of the Nigels or whatever, and then you get entered in to possibly purchase that bike. Now, what they would sell that bike for, I have no idea. You know, it ain't gonna be like $200. I'll tell you that right now.
It's gonna be
But-
easy $1,000, bro. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Easy
But
said-
listen, that old school look of the mag wheels with the Jumpman on them. Oh man, that thing is nice.
Hey, that's taking
What
it
if
back
they
to the
said-
Mongoose days.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
What if
yeah.
they said in order to be eligible, you got to be able to pop a wheelie? Wasn't there a shoe that dropped and they made you go like drive a golf ball or something like that? You had to be.
Was the
What was that?
the Travis Scott golf. You had to be able to actually hit a golf ball. They did that over in somewhere in the UK. A golf shop
Right.
in the UK said you had to come in, and it was on using their virtual driving
Right.
range.
Right.
You had to actually be able to drive a golf ball a
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
distance. It was like 150 yards at least, or something like that.
Right.
And yeah, but remember there was what SB was it? Because there was a store out in Oregon that said you
Yep.
actually
You had to
had to
kick
skate
flip or
there.
something. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
actually do a kick flip. in
Kick flip.
order
You had to
buy
do a
the
kick
shoe.
flip. Yep.
I
Powerpuff
forgot which
Girls.
one that was.
Pop-Up Girls.
Jay, do you remember?
Powerpuff.
Powerpuff Girls.
Was it the
Y'all-
Powerpuff
y'all-
Girls?
Yeah, yep.
Because I remember
Yeah.
the one
Girls.
place. Okay, I remember the one place. If you bought them, you had to smash your box.
Correct. Powerpuff
Remember
Girls
that
as
too?
well.
There was
Yep,
another
that
place,
was
and then
both.
there was another place where they wanted you to dress up as a Powerpuff Girl. I think
Yep.
that was down in Mexico. Actually, there was a skate shop in Mexico that made people dress up as a Powerpuff Girl in order to purchase the shoe.
Hey man,
Now, see, to me,
that's,
that's way too much.
you know what? I think it's funny though. In my opinion, I think that's like just something for fun and just laughter, man. Like it's a lot, bro. I agree with you. Without a doubt, it's too much, but it's still funny.
Yeah, imagine having to pull a wheelie to be able to buy that bike.
Right. People gonna be out there cracking their bottoms.
People can't even get
Hey
the
man,
front tire off the ground anymore.
Can any of y'all
Right.
walk a bike? Can any of y'all walk a bike for a block? Because I know I can't.
Walk a bike for a block. I used to.
I
be able
used to be able to do it. No lie. I used to be able to do it.
I
Yeah.
can't do it now. I
Yeah.
can't do it now.
I mean, look, I got hit in the head with a cell phone on a roller coaster, man. My time has come. All right.
He's like, my equilibrium is officially thrown off.
No lie. I actually have a concussion too, by the way.
Oh man. Well, hope you don't bang your head anymore, bro. That second impact syndrome is real.
You ain't never lying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else we got here? We got a bunch of comments here. Hey, listen, we appreciate each and every one of y'all who's tapped in, watching us right now, commenting. We definitely appreciate the love y'all getting. Make sure you guys double tap that screen if you're watching us vertical, or go down and hit that thumbs up for real. And make sure you're subscribed to each and every one of our channels. Jay Elevate, Mr. Think I'm Possible, and myself, Where Your Kicks 26, for exclusive sneaker content.
And double tap that screen. Like this video. Run up them likes
Yes.
for me.
I picked up
Yeah.
a second pair of wet cement 4s yesterday. Shout out to Jason G Kicks for putting me
Okay.
up on the restock while I still had time and costing me even more money. What else we got here?
West Cement's a clean.
Jeffrey Flight 23 goes, I'm not going to wear my Black Cat 4s because of its value now, but I will never sell them either. Okay. Now, you're going to go for the Jeffrey Flight 23, you're going to go for those Black Cat nets that are dropping next year. The Black Cat nets. Let's see. What else we got here?
Definitely appreciate the chat.
Okay, I've been trying to get a GR pair of Storm Blues for the longest just so I can wear that colorway. So the regular, colorway on the regular, and they're too expensive. Still, they got to come down about another 100. Okay.
Yeah, man. For sure.
Let's see here. 2025, we will not buy everything. Time to be selective. You know,
Right.
you know
I
what's
like
funny
that.
though? Here's the
Right.
thing. We all claim that, right? And then and then the drop happens. And then it's like, eh, I said I wasn't going to, but oh, we all sometimes get caught up in it. Let's be real with ourselves. Especially if you've taken a series of L's. You know what I'm saying? You might have thought, well, I was gonna pass on this shoe, but since I took all these L's, I'm gonna try for them now. Let's see here. Ken Norton tapping. He says, by the end of the year, we going to be broke. How we going to be ready for February?
Hard facts. That's that selective part. Or hard facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. I feel for y'all that got kids. I know that. I feel
Right.
for y'all that got kids.
Right.
You know, you might want to start shopping for them in September for Christmas already.
Hey, for real. Yeah.
One,
For real.
100. All right. Real quick. So if I had to pick, man, this could be tough. If I had to pick my next two shoes, right, and not grab anything else, I would, and this is gonna be tough, but I would probably go Almaz and then Black Cements.
For the whole year? For 2024?
Not necessarily the whole year, but if we have some space between what's dropping now and then those Black Cements, right, and you're not picking up everything that's coming, I would go those two.
Okay.
Okay. But if we had 3 for the year, what else are we still getting? We're still getting the Jordan 1s, right?
Yes.
Black toes.
The black toes. I'm a one guy, so I have to grab those, man. I have to grab those.
Black toe reimagined.
I have to grab those. Oh man. Yeah. Anyway, let me think about that. If you had a chance, all right. Where are we at now? We're in August. If we had a chance to 3 more kicks for the rest of the year, let's make it 4. So that's 1 a month. If you were to average it out from here to December.
Number 1 would be the cement threes for me, the black cement threes. That's number 1 on my hit list.
Black Cement 3s. All
That's
right.
number
So you got 4 kicks. 1 per month. 1 per month. That's reasonable.
Number 2 would definitely be the Black Toe Air Jordan 1s because that sample we never got. So I love that. That's number 2.
I'm with it. Any Jordan 11 selection? You know we get those 11s.
No.
No.
That's not on my hit list, to be honest with you. The other 2, that's kind of, that's a toughie. That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to think about that because I know what I want to say, but I want to recalculate some things in my mind. What's coming out in between that time frame?
What you got, Lewis?
Black toe reimagines. Black cement 3s. I'm kind of torn on the Amas. I do want those Jordan 11, the Legend Blues.
But not the Columbia. Yeah,
We'll call them
Legend Blue, right?
Blues.
Right. Yeah, same.
And the 4th one, damn. Oh, wait, is the Black Hat 5s are this year, right?
Are we getting Black Hat 5s?
Black Hat 5s are this year, right? I think they're
I thought
this year.
I thought they said
Black Hat
2025.
3s are next year. Oh, okay. Well, since I'm unsure about those Fear 4s.
Fear 4, yeah. Yep. And yep, Fear 4s. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Speaking of, is anybody interested into those? What is it called? The White Thunders.
It's 2 after 10. 2 minutes after 10, guys.
Yeah, if you guys want to.
Anybody going on there?
No,
guys
that
wanna
White
figure
Thunders
those
is a
Black
pass
Angels.
for me, bro. That's a pass for me.
What, the White Thunders? Yeah. I remember you mentioned that.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
I
You're
get
not
it, I
going to
get
take
it,
them
bro.
and customize them?
No, bro, I'm not doing that. I mean, I can go ahead and take a Sharpie and paint it black if I wanted to do
He
that.
said I'm going to take a Sharpie.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab those and throw them right on foot. You guys know I'm a fan of that shape in the whole 9 yards. I'll take them, and I honestly think it's a very dope, easy to wear back to school kick. So I expect those to be flooded in the market for back to school.
That's true. Do you think the white Thunders is gonna do better than the yellow Thunders, the original Thunders?
Uh, I, I'm leaning towards yes.
You said yes.
I'm
That's a
leaning
good
towards a
question.
yes
Okay.
because it's black and white and can be worn with basically anything. You know, it's mainly black with white hints. Um, you know, you probably will see them move crazy in the GS sizing, especially with back to school.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Especially
not
with
sure,
back to
man.
school.
Like, but, you know, the black and white does play a major role. 100% agree with that. You know, I'm just not sure. For me, I just feel like, you know, I love fours, but that's not a heavy priority on my list.
Right. Right.
That's why for
And
me it's kind of like it's a pass for me. But you know,
right. And without a doubt, I do believe, because we mentioned just the mere fact that it's black and white, I do believe these Jordan 4s will move way better than the Jordan 1 black and white stuff we got. Way better
Yeah,
because it's a
because it's a
4.
four.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's a 4. So
Yeah.
yeah, it will move
Yeah.
better than the 1.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
probably agree with that as well.
I can agree with that. Yeah, for sure.
Let's see here. Jason Catoni taps in, says, "Morning, fellas. Checking in. Those black metallic reimagines have so much potential. Hope they're making them right." Well, first off, good morning to you, Jason. And yeah, I agree, man. Those black metallic reimagines, that's gonna be a nice shoe.
Yeah.
Definitely
Oh yeah.
gonna be a nice shoe.
I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, Jason Corley
Oh,
goes,
Lord.
"We need Trump to drop a stimmy right off the bat." Oh my goodness, guys, don't be out here following what Jay the Sneaker Guy is saying, bro. Don't be out here following what Jay the Sneaker Guy says, man.
Well, we've had this talk.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. Oh
Oh,
my
man.
goodness. Let's see what else we got here. Fat goes, "I'm good on them till I catch a sale. I got to be selective. I picked up another pair of Westerman 4s yesterday." I think I read that comment already.
Okay.
Yo, Westerman 4s are dope,
Yeah.
man. I wear mines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fresh.
Yo, is this
Fresh.
YouTube itself tapping in? Look at that.
Okay. With the YU.
Look, yeah, I know. I was gonna say, look how it's spelled. Oh man. Here we go. Eric Johnson, "The only problem is that because it's based on an established shoe, it seems real half-assed design-wise."
Are you maybe he's referring to the 4RN?
He's talking about the 4RMs.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's see here. Jason Catoni goes, "RM not for me so far. May be different when I get in hand or try on. But just like the changes, I'd rather have my Spizikes." There we go. Spizike fan right there. Heck yeah. Fat
Okay.
goes, "It's a glorified Spizike." Stop hating, bro.
Wow.
Nah.
It's all good. It's all
Nah,
good.
You said glorified.
Tyler said, "Not all pairs have Bike Air on the back."
Yep.
Shout out to Tyler. I know he was out there listening while he was cutting that grass of his.
yo, just real quick, because I just zoomed in on both of those, the RMs and the Spizikes.
Yeah.
And nothing for nothing. Check this out. I actually like the strap. I like the strap on the Spizike better than on the RM, bro.
Okay.
Because you have a legit size. You have a full size Jordan 4 strap on that.
Tyler says 1 million pairs will sell like the military blue 4s. I think he was talking about the Jordan 3s. Let's see here.
The Jordan 3s.
Yeah.
Wait, the main pairs. What were we talking about? Oh yeah,
We're
the
talking
black
about how
cements.
many pairs
Black
they're
cements.
dropping on black cements. Fat
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
220 retail, going to be well over 1 million pairs between the kids, the big kids, then us. Yeah, 220 retail, 1 million pairs, bro. And then it probably costs them what? How much to make per shoe?
$750.
You know what I mean? $7.50.
It's 50. It's 750.
So So here's a good question for y'all. So if it caught, and Jay, you're saying $750 for an adult size shoe.
Yeah, I'm gonna say about $7.50.
So how much do you think it costs for them to make a GS and like a toddler?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you $3.45. Taking up some numbers.
My man giving us convenience store prices on a juice and a bag of chips. Oh man. Ken Norton's asking us, what do we think the next big release this year is going to be?
I mean, are we talking about next month or this month? Because this month we definitely.
He just said the next big release this year.
I mean, I'm speaking currently. I mean, it's absolutely the Amas.
You think that? Yeah, that's next up, but I don't. See, I don't know. You know, and I'm gonna say this, right, because we don't know what these other brands are possibly bringing out as well. I mean, Asics basically dropped a huge ordinance, I'll say that, on us with the Villain pack, you know. And I saw a couple people I actually know was able to hit for retail on the Spider-Man Venoms. You know what I mean? There's a lot of apparel that dropped on the Kith app too yesterday.
Yep.
A lot of shirts and stuff like that. Jay, did you end up hitting anything?
So I did not hit, but I will make sure I give you guys your Marvel review. Just know that.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Mr. T, did you go after anything?
Nah. Nope.
Okay. What you got, Jay?
Did anybody hit on the KD Nerf? Who hit, fam?
I know Ken Norton hit. This man hit me up in my DM, said, "Yeah, I hit those KD Nerfs."
Yep.
Congrats, Ken.
Hit.
Congrats, Ken.
Yep. I hit on the KD Nerfs. I got my Nerfs coming in real soon.
Jason Catoni goes, "Yeah, I saw white cement 4s up to 225 next year, according to a few sites. That's correct. White cement 4s dropping next year will run us 225.
225.
Now look, we've seen Jordan 4s drop at 225 before.
Yeah.
Just look at the Paris wet cements. They were 225.
Yeah.
But what they said is that the retail, I guess the flat out retail price on Jordan 4s will remain at 215 for 2025.
It's getting expensive.
That it is. Here we go. What did he say? He said, "You see what the white cement reimagined did? This is going to be 2 times that." Talking about those black cements.
Okay.
We got somebody checking in from Indonesia. His name is Dar Yanto. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. He goes, "Salam Kanal from Indonesia."
Hey, that's what's up.
Hopefully that means hello. I'm
Yep.
guessing that means hello. Shout out to you for tapping in, for real.
Appreciate you.
Let's see here.
What up?
Let's see what else we got. Eric Johnson tapped in and goes, "They didn't even make a bike when they had Lance Armstrong on the brand. No chance they do it for Nigel." Yeah, I remember that whole Live Strong. Thing? And here's the thing, though. That bike that they would have had to produce, like Lance Armstrong's, probably would have been way more expensive than this Nigel Sylvester bike that they produced. Because you got to think, like, the materials that go into making a Tour de France bike like that, like,
it's 10 grand.
You guys, yeah, thank you,
Mo, it'll be more. It'll be more than that. I was gonna ask in the comment section if we have any like avid bike riders. I'm a mover, and I've moved Cannondales. That's $20,000 bicycles, bro.
Yep.
I'm telling you right now, I've done it. I've done like yes, it is nuts. It is absolutely nuts.
Everything about that bike is weight savings, right?
Yes.
As strong as possibly can be and as light as possible.
Yeah, you can pick these bikes up with like literally your index finger. Yeah.
I don't think you guys realize like how much R&D goes into developing a bike like that.
Yep.
You know, and then for Nike to turn around and put out a replica, but even if they put out a replica, I mean,
The
that's
name
still
alone
would be-
carries weight. The name alone carries weight for those who are really cyclists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope to have a rep bike. You know, you just hang up on the wall or something. That would be dope, though.
maybe
that
it's
would
just
be
a
dope.
frame.
Right.
Maybe it's
That
not
too.
just a frame.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
that
mean?
too.
And
Yeah, that's to be
you can
fresh.
add
Next
the
to the
rest of it
collector piece.
together.
Yeah, next to the
Yeah.
collector piece. That
Yeah.
would be dope.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. He goes, I had a full sponsorship. I was considered a professional BMX driver, I guess, when I was 15 and 16 from Redline.
Yo,
Okay,
congrats.
so
That's impressive.
so those bikes from Redline, like what were they costing you, Fact? What were they cost?
That's impressive.
What would they have cost had you not had to buy them?
I'm curious.
Jason Catoni goes, you got to hit jumpers to buy Jordans. I'm down. Listen,
Hey, let's
okay.
go.
Okay.
I'll be down with that too,
So
actually.
here's the funny
go.
thing, right? I've been to shows where some of the resellers have set that up. They set up a little mini basketball court, and if you hit a shot, you can get like so much off of a shoot or something like
Yeah.
that.
I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Make buckets.
Yeah.
Make it harder. You got to dunk.
Okay, somebody posted something in here. I don't even know what that is. Rocket Red Countdown. I don't even know what that. I'm not even going to go into that. Don't know what that's about. Mr. Chaotic goes, top of the morning. What's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate everybody who's tapped in right now with the
Yes.
live with us. We definitely appreciate all the love and stuff you giving us. Going through some of these comments here. He said, my man said I can still do tricks on a BMX bike. You never forget that. Your body might forget to go along with it. But just a simple, bunny hop, stuff like that, no problem. Matter of fact, there was a video I saw floating around. This dude must have been like 70 years old or something like that. But he had one of those style bikes, and he was doing flatland work on it. And I don't know if you guys know what flatland is, but it's the kind where like your bike, like you always have at least one tire on the ground.
Correct. Yep.
When you're doing tricks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And dude was getting it. Dude was
Did he have
definitely
pegs on? Did he have pegs
Yeah,
on?
he did
the
have
bike or-
pegs on it. He did.
They got pegs on.
He had a polo shirt on and pants and jeans. And he was out there flatlanding the bike. He had to have been in like 60s or 70s.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was nice to see though.
That's dope.
Flight 23 goes, the nets are trash. Leave the fours alone with all the BS. Okay. Okay.
Hey, chat, y'all going crazy,
Yeah,
man. We
man.
love that. We love that.
Let's see here. Miles K. Jr. tapping in. He goes, Black Cements in 91 playoffs, and I think I'm done for the year.
Okay.
We all say that. We all say
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Oh, man. Let's see here. Look at this guy, Josiah Keys tapped in. I'm finally up early enough to catch you guys.
What's up, bro?
Not at my own will. What up, brothers? What's going on, Josiah Keys? Been a minute since we seen you in here, bro.
He said somebody woke him up.
Yeah, somebody woke him
Not
up.
of my own will.
Well,
What up? What up?
Fact one goes, Ahmad 3s and Fear 4s, non-OG must cops.
I like it.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. Greyhawk said, what's the topic? Just joined in. So we're talking about for the rest of 2025, what you guys are looking at trying to definitely pick up, with everything dropping 2025. For the rest of 2024, with everything that's going to be releasing, what are 4 pairs? If you had 1 pair per month, right? 4 pairs for the rest of this year that you're able to come up on, what would they be?
Yeah. I got my top 2. I don't know about, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I would definitely say this. To be honest with you, it would be the A6 Villain pack. I'll be crazy not to put that in there.
So did you have somebody hit for you?
No, nope.
Oh, so wait, you're gonna pay resale?
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all.
Jay's
I promise,
gonna pay resale.
I promise the community. I'm gonna give
Hold on
you.
a second. Hold on a second. Nah, here we go. You on record
Wait.
now? What you say?
I promised the community. I said, listen, in the video, I said, listen, it don't matter which one I get, which one I pick up. I'm gonna make sure I give y'all A6 Villain review. I told y'all. I said it. I'm gonna stand them.
Come hell or high water, right?
I said I'd stand them.
All right, let me.
Let's write this down real quick.
He said.
Yep.
Jay said. Go ahead and make a thumbnail, player.
Yep. I stand on it. I'm gonna give y'all review. I'm gonna give it to you.
Hey,
Jeffrey-
fellas, whenever
Yeah.
you get a second, check out the Nike app on these right here. I don't know what the stock numbers are, but they're selling.
17,000.
They're okay. So it's only 17K. All right.
17,000.
The lower sizes are practically sold out, and the larger ones saying just a few left. So
Okay.
people are grabbing them up.
Wow, they did a size 3.5.
They did. I know.
I wasn't
I
even
know.
paying attention to that. So they went 3.5 all the way
Yeah.
up to size 18.
Yeah,
So size 3.5 all the way up to 6.5 are gone.
for the most
But
part.
yeah, it looked like total stock numbers was 17,000 pairs.
Okay. All right.
Men's.
That makes sense. That makes
So
sense.
let me ask y'all this question. We're talking about only on sneakers. We're not talking about like
Nah,
US.
we just looking at sneakers at.
Yeah. We just yeah.
Because I'm like, man.
Yeah. No. It's not that
fair.
limited. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Flight 23 goes, Alma 4 fossils, Fear 4s, Black Cat 5s, and 11s. Legend Blue. If I had to choose only 4, but I want those White Thunders too. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt.
Fact 1 goes, a lot of people going to be making customized Black Cats. Look,
Mhm.
there were people taking the Yellow Thunders and making
And
customized
doing it.
Black Cats.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact,
Absolutely.
what is it? That dude Sniper Kicks posted a short about somebody making that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let's see here. What else we got? What's it called when you got a fake silhouette? Because I'm getting the Trumps. Forgot about those shoes. Josiah Keys, bro.
Boy, Josiah wilding out.
Hey, man.
Josiah, that's
Oh, man. Let's see here. Birdseed Ghost tapping in says, you're going to get cooked for wearing those. Because he's talking about them Trump sneakers.
I haven't looked those up. I'm gonna look them up real quick. See what they're going
Tyler
for.
goes, that's right, Mr. Think. Love those Spizikes. What we got here? I'm going to keep it a buck. That one pair of Spiz like lows that you reviewed, Louis, I like better than the RMs. The silhouette, the material obviously is not as good. Which color though, bro? The Black Cats, the all black ones?
I see there's some Spizike fans up in here.
Yeah,
huh?
man. Trying
Wow.
to tell y'all. Listen, with the amount of people that watch some of them videos, it's crazy. Oh, look who tapped in. Joy and Sneakers. Good morning to you.
Joy.
What's
Good
going
morning,
on?
Joy. Good morning. Good morning.
How we doing out there? For
Morning.
real? Ken Norton, what we got here? He says, how are we going to be ready for All-Star Weekend in February? February long is going to break us.
That's why I tell everybody, save your money in January. Because January gonna be dry. But Ken, you right, man. You right, Ken.
Hey, look. Josiah Keys tapping in with your lip trouble, Jay.
Ooh, hit him with the motto. You know the motto.
Oh,
My
man,
God,
what we got
God.
here? My man, he said, I legit copped a pair of Trumps off Temu.
Oh snap! How much were they?
Oh, man. We got Pablo tapping in. Says, yo, morning, fellas. What's going on with you? Appreciate you.
Good morning, Pablo.
What we got here? What is it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Ostriches. What's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Man, some of y'all got
Jeez.
some crazy names.
Jeez.
Top anticipated shoe. Got a question here. Top anticipated shoe. I guess he's talking for 2024. What we looking at? And my man Josiah Keys said $50 off Temu.
Boo.
Man, that for this later year top, man, that's a
Top anticipated. So for what's coming out the rest of the year.
yeah. I know that's tough. I know that's tough. You know, I'm still going. In my opinion, for me, I'm still gonna rock with the black cements, man. I'm probably.
Black Cement 3s.
You know what? No, change that. Even though I prefer 3s over 1s, I'm gonna go with the Air Jordan Black Toe.
Oh,
gonna
the
change
Black Toe reimagines.
I'm on.
Black Toe reimagines.
I think I'm gonna change that.
My man goes black cement threes for 2024. Yeah, man. Okay. Damn, most anticipated for the rest of this year. Ooh,
Chat.
that stuff.
What do y'all say, chat? I'm gonna go with Jay.
Yeah, I probably have to agree. Black cement threes, man. Black cement three. That's a shoe we didn't think we'd see probably for almost 10 years. So the fact that they dropping them now after what 2019?
I mean, I prefer threes over ones, but this sample pair it's gonna go hard.
See, and the thing is, I think people are going to fall in love with them late, unfortunately. At least the masses are. There's a segment of people that love the black toe ones, and I love them too. And I'm hyped on the fact that they're giving us that sample style for a reimagine.
Yeah.
The amount of people out there that are like, "Oh, give us the Wings logo." See, and here, so Jay, here it goes again, right? People scream they want different. So now that Nike's going to drop a prototype, we're going to give you all the prototype as a reimagined shoe. Imagine this is what came out. Like, this is sneaker history, basically, that you're going to be able to cop at a retail price.
Yes.
You've been screaming you want different. Nike's giving us something that we didn't think we'd ever be able to touch your hands on, basically, for retail.
Yep.
And there's so much hate.
This is why I said, for me, I prefer threes, but because of that aspect, it's a sample. We know Jordan never wore, but we know he took a picture in it. That's why I said, for me, that's probably the most anticipated sneaker for me. Now, that don't mean it's gonna be my favorite, but that is the most anticipated for me because it's something different, and I'm happy. I have no argument, I have nothing to say. I'm excited for this, and that's beautiful.
Yeah, I told you, Lewis. I gave these up, so I need them back.
That's beautiful.
Need them back.
You gave them up. Didn't you give them? Yeah, you gave them to somebody, didn't you?
Gave them up. Yep.
So,
gave them up. So I need them back.
So let me ask you this question then, Mr. Thing, and this is for the whole chat. What is y'all favorite three? Like when it comes to the OG, what's y'all favorite three? I mean, I know my favorite.
The favorite three ever made?
Yep.
Well,
only OG.
Mine's gonna be the classic. You already know what the classic is. Okay. Mine's is the go-to. I'm about
the white cement threes.
That's my go-to. The white cements. That's my right here, right there. That's my go-to. That's me.
But I love the white cements. I probably differ from you guys and go with the blacks.
Okay.
I feel you.
The black cement threes.
I feel you.
You know.
I respect that.
The cleanliness of those white cement threes. Listen, it's a beautiful shoe. You can't go wrong with either one, in my opinion. You can't go wrong with either one.
100.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. It's a tough debate.
Miles Case Jr. tapping in says, top shoe for me, 91 playoffs, nostalgic vibes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
How many? Oh, in the chat, how many of you guys are anticipating
Nah.
Olive Nines?
Nah.
Olive Nines.
Nah. No way.
How many of y'all anticipating the Olive Nines that are going to be
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to the Olive Nines. Look at this, fam.
Oh, them Olive Nines gonna go hard.
What's that?
The black and golds are sold out. No, Cap. Nah.
He said, yeah.
No, it just says launch ended. That's all.
Oh, is that mine's is showing sold out? Let me refresh then.
It says launch ended.
Nah. Go to the Nike app, bro. Go to Nike. They were sitting on Nike.
So I'm looking at so hold on. I'm looking at in stock on Sneakers app, and they're not even listed. But the wet cements are listed there for those of you who want any. 3.5, 4, and 8 are what's left. But let me mosey on over here to the Nike app.
Check on over the Nike app. That's where I was getting those sizes from. I was pulling those sizes the first time from Nike app.
See, I was seeing them on the Sneakers app.
Come on, man. I'm not even hating on it because it's a nice shoe. I'm not even hating on them, but
what's up with my Nike app right now? It's not being kind to me. Let's see here. Jordan 1.
Come on. Come
Oh, you
on.
know what? Okay, Mr. Thing and where you
Yeah,
kick.
right here. There they go.
I know y'all one fans.
There they go.
What sizes they got available?
Let's see.
I know y'all one fans. I got a real deep question for y'all.
Oh, it definitely does say sold out. Don't worry. Give it. What time
No,
is it?
no.
Give
They're
it till
sitting
11
right now.
o'clock.
Look,
They'll
they're
restock.
sitting.
They'll
Bro,
restock.
right. They're sitting right now in every store.
They'll restock.
They're sitting right now.
They'll restock.
So-
Let's see here.
I got a
Go
question.
ahead, Jay.
I got a question
Hey, Jay.
for y'all. Are y'all offended, right? Supposedly that
Yes.
the Air Jordan 1, metallic gold, right? The Olympics sold out over the Air Jordan 6 Olympics. I'm offended. I need to know y'all thoughts on this one.
But that's just
They're not.
that's all that is.
Listen, they made more. Here's the thing.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Let's back up for what the color blocking is and just look at the silhouette themselves.
Yep.
Ones versus sixes. I would say more people like ones than they do the six.
Okay.
I
I would
go
agree
from
with that.
standpoint.
Okay.
Right? Now, as far as the colors are concerned, that's a whole different story because, in a sense, I'm cool with the black and gold, but I will say white and navy is probably a little more wearable.
Okay.
Okay.
I agree with that.
They made more pairs, I believe, of the Olympic sixes than they did the black and gold ones.
I believe
Okay.
that. The sixes cost more.
The sixes cost more, 180 versus 200.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
But here's the other thing, right? The fact that the black and gold ones, or gold medal ones as they're really called, are going for what they are on the aftermarket. And when you couple the fact that the Jordan 6 Olympics in some sizes were still above 200 on the aftermarket, it is kind of surprising that the ones didn't sit around, seeing as how you could get them so cheap on the aftermarket. But the sixes did what they did.
Yeah. So I don't disagree with you at all. It's about what style you like the best. And for me,
Hold on, Jay, you muffled, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
we go.
clear.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, man. I'm on my phone, y'all. So, what I was saying was that I agree with what you're saying. I'm just curious about y'all thoughts about that. But for me, y'all know I love a six, man, over the one, and I think the six I feel like the six holds way more of a value than this Air Jordan 1 Gold that dropped, because why? I mean, Jordan played in those Olympics, right?
Correct. There's more history to that shoe. Correct.
Right, way more history, and people been asking for like, yo, when we gonna get some Olympic six? When we gonna get them?
Correct.
And then Nike gave us what we asked for finally, and it didn't do what it was supposed to do. And I'm not mad per se because hey, I showed y'all, I literally walked into a store and snagged my pair for under retail the same day that
Right.
sneakers dropped. So I'm happy I got my pair.
Some places actually released them under retail the day of. Lapstone and Hammer had them
Yes.
$40 off if you had the code.
Yeah, see, dope. We living in some great times, y'all. Like and don't think this is gonna last very long. Let me say that.
Hold on. Fact one goes, Jordan never played in the 6. Ray Allen did. Jordan played in the 7.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
He said Jordan never played in the 6. Ray Allen did. And that Jordan played in the Olympic 7s.
You know what? That might sound a little bit more right. Yeah. That does sound like a little bit more right. Yeah.
Let me see
Yeah.
here. In the
Them
might
sixes are still holding value. Third party. Hey Jay, did I hear you say that you like sixes over ones?
Absolutely.
Oh snap! Yo, hey,
You gotta
them is-
remember. You gotta remember. For me,
Good.
it's 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, them. Yeah, where you at right now, Jay? Turn your location on.
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Can y'all hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
No, I was saying, where you at right now, Jay? Turn on your location. Them is fighting words. I think your Bluetooth, maybe your Bluetooth turned in on your car. I can't hear you. Oh, there you go.
So here we go. Yep, the Olympic sixes Jordan did not play in. We
Yeah.
got confirmation on that. There we go.
No, I said that. That sound more right. Yeah, he's right about that. That's
we
good. That's
go.
a good correction. That's right. He's right. He's right. That sounds more like a good correction. Thank you.
All right, a couple comments here. Let's see here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Ostriches goes, I need them black cements, flu games, cement 4s, metallic 5s, baby. Come on now. All right. Flu games
Not a
don't
bad
drop
list.
till next year, though.
Yeah, that's a.
So we asking about which.
That's not a bad
rest of
list, though.
2024. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, we're not mad at it.
I'm not mad at that at all. No.
Miles Case Jr. goes,
Not a
plus
bad
I'm from
list.
Chicago and had them in grade school.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
see
yeah.
here. Joy and Sneakers goes, my hubby is ready for those olive 9s.
Yo, those olive 9s are tough. So look, I didn't touch the powder blues. Those olive 9s are tough.
My man Ninja Ostrich goes, b-boying happening right now in the Olympics. Thank you for bringing that up, because that was my next segue topic I actually wanted to talk about, was the fact that they got breakdancing going on in the Olympics.
Yes.
Did you guys watch any of that?
I have not.
Did
If
you
I
guys
watched-
watch? So I watched a little bit of it. Some of it was like, yo, any one of them out there was way better than me. But as far as the competition was concerned, some people were saying it looked like they just learned how to break dance just this year.
You know what? If you're not a b-boy, you wouldn't understand, because a lot of breakdancers now, they only focus on power moves, right? Which is an attention getter, which is a crowd getter, but you gotta also have style, and teach it to own. But I feel like with style and power moves, if you can go from a flare to an air flare to a 2000, switching it to a 90 and head spin, it's dope. But if you ain't got no up rock, you don't have no style, you know what I mean? Then it's kind of like you're gonna run out of the crowd gonna start turning their heads on you real soon, because you have nothing else to bring but power moves. But I get it. Japan is dope though. You got to get Japan credit. Japan, they got style. A lot of these boys got style and power moves. You got to get Japan.
Yep. Japan been. Yep. I heard about Japan. Japan's been out there killing it. I'm just showing you guys different photos here.
Yeah.
Different stuff. My question is, who are the judges?
My back hurt from even watching these photos, bro.
Who are the judges? That's what I want to know. Now, how long do you guys think they're going to keep this in the Olympics?
I think it's here to stay.
You think so?
I do.
Because they have removed events before.
Yeah.
I can't remember off the top of my head what events they removed out of there, but it's pretty interesting to see, man. It's what's so funny is I saw some comments yesterday on Twitter, and one guy said, so I got put on detention for basically practicing for the Olympics back when I was young. So some people in there were talking about how they used to break I mean, definitely during like the 80s and stuff, that was at the height of like b-boying and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I heard like during lunchtime, they break some of that stuff out, but people were on there were talking about how they were getting in trouble for doing that at school. And, just the jokes I saw in the comments of what people were talking about. You're like, man, I imagine I could have been an Olympian had they had this years ago.
Yeah, well, everyone's going to use that as excuse, You get caught tagging up on the back of the school talking about, I'm practicing for Olympic graffiti. I mean, give me a break.
I mean, not for nothing, the fact that they added skateboarding 4 years ago. I mean,
Well,
about
I wouldn't be surprised if they added pickleball, cornhole. Cornhole is like a big thing now, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just telling you, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I can see pickleball. Because they got badminton, which is close. If you watch the way badminton is.
Yeah.
But what about that 18-year-old kid who broke the world record with rock climbing? Indoor rock climbing. Did y'all see that?
Nah, I didn't
see that. I
This
did
dude,
not.
this dude went up in like 4 point something seconds. I mean, he was moving. I was like, is this
Spider
fair?
Man.
He was moving so crazy. It was unreal.
That is nuts.
Yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to whoever that kid is, man. I saw him in the indoor rock climbing. I was amazed. I was like, "There's no way this dude is that fast." I was like,
Yeah.
"There's no way, no way."
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Your side is funny.
I'll get to him. Let's see here. Hot take, but I like the Wizard threes over the True Blues. Ooh.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ooh.
Okay. Whoa.
Not for nothing. You
That's
can't
not a
necessarily
bad-
knock. Yeah, you can't necessarily knock the Wizards because it is a PE, quote unquote, right? It is a PE.
True.
Let's see here. What we got? Josiah Keys. I'm wearing my trumps while passionately screaming Harris. I'm voting Cornel West off sheer ignore. What? I can't even read what the heck you wrote there. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your comment, bro. Let's see. He said, "Did you guys ever cop the Wolverine or Gambits? I can't remember. They should drop another for Deadpool versus Wolverine."
Yeah, I copped the Gambits and the, but I didn't go for the Deadpool.
Well, you copped the Asics pair. Did you cop the Adidas pair?
No. The pair I copped was the Reebok, but I didn't touch the Adidas pair.
I know our guy got both of them actually. He got the baby Deadpools and the Wolverines. Superfly. There we go.
Yeah. Yep.
Superfly got him. Let's see. What else we got here? My man Fat goes, doubled up on the Olympics too. It's these double ups that are really hurting me because anything OG, most of the time I double up on the Olympic sixes have definitely been a double up. So here's the thing, right? Seeing as how you put us on to the fact that Jordan did not actually wear those. Are they still considered OG like that? Are they still considered OG like that since he never actually had them on feet?
Technically,
Jay,
it can't be.
That could be a debate.
You
But-
know?
I say no.
Now, granted, this is the third time they've released the shoe because it was 2000, 2012, and now here in 2024.
Good catch, man.
Jay, I can't hear a word you're saying, bro. You're I don't know what you did with your mic.
Yeah, you cut out, Jay.
You need your headphones. Where they at?
No, I think he was in his Bluetooth car or something.
Hey,
Yeah,
shout out
yeah.
to Jay, who's been basically changing backgrounds every 10 minutes.
Yo, somebody said he was running from the feds.
Yeah.
Yo,
The way my man moving right now, bro.
yo,
Hey, man,
yo. My man said he put sixes over ones and he changed locations.
can y'all hear me now? I can change the background one more time.
Yo, he said, hold on, who said that, Mr. Thing? Who said
No,
that?
I said that.
Oh,
No,
you
I
said
said
that. He put sixes over ones and
He
had to
put
change
sixes over
location.
ones and my man changed his location.
Yeah.
I was like, where you at, Jay? Turn your
looking
location
for
on.
him. FBI looking for him right now.
Hey, man, I put sixes. I do. I like sixes better. That's my thing.
No, I ain't mad at you, man. I
It's
ain't mad
alright.
at you.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you. That's dope.
Here we go. Ken Norton goes, do y'all think the Fear 4s are going to do better than the Fear 3s this year? I'm going to say yes, they will.
Fear
They
fours
will.
over fear
Part
threes.
of the reason is
Oh,
because they're going
absolutely.
to release them before Halloween. They're going to release them before. You all right over there, Mr. Thing?
Yeah, I had a little cough action. No, I'm over here looking at my. All right, do me a favor. Bring up those fear fours for me. Bring
Fear
up the fear
4s?
fours. Yeah, bring those up because those fear fours versus the fear threes, like those are two. Bring those up real quick.
Yeah, I'm bringing them up here. This is the old pair. This is a
Now,
2013 pair.
now
That's
you
what
see
came out
that
first.
you see that versus the Fear 3. We're really talking about two different types of colorways there. It was a whole new deal.
But I listen. I think the Fear 3s didn't do as well because they released them after Halloween.
Bro, they're still not doing well though. So
That's true.
The release date played a factor. I'm not saying it didn't,
Well-
but I mean, even right now, you can cop those for like $130 or whatever. They're really not doing well.
Jay,
You know, I'm gonna have to definitely ride with the Force.
Oh, I might have with the Force all day.
I'm gonna have to ride with the
No
Force.
doubt about it.
listen. I think so long as they drop these before Halloween, they're definitely gonna do well. I don't know why they did a November drop on the Fear 3s. That was just dumb in my opinion.
If they drop
Especially-
these 4s after Halloween, they'll still do better than the 3s.
Oh, I'm sure they will because they're 4s. I'm sure they will.
He said because they're Force.
Listen, almost all the OG silhouettes had their wave, right? 3s had a wave for a while, 13s had a wave for a while, 12s had a wave, 1s had a wave. For whatever reason, right now it's the wave of the 4. Now, we don't know what happened with the oxidized green 4s. Don't know what to say about that, but hey, no one bats 1,000, right?
everything won't be a sellout. You know.
Yeah, not everything.
Everything won't be a sellout.
Well, my man said, I'm a better B-boy than most of those people in that competition. I'm not in shape right now, but I used to B-boy very heavy.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Well, all right.
All right.
I don't know how old Fac is, but there was a Olympian from Cuba. I don't know if you guys heard about this guy. 5-time Olympic gold medals. And he just retired this year after winning his 5th gold medal in wrestling from Cuba. I don't know how old dude is, but there's a lot of people up there in age. Matter of fact, you heard about the American cyclist, the woman who was in her 40s that just won gold medal too in the cycling
Nice.
competition.
Nice.
And what's crazy is she was an alternate. She wasn't even supposed to be in the race, but whoever was supposed to be there, they had to drop out for whatever reason, and she got slotted in, and then she ends up winning gold.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
With the-
huge.
It's all about timing. They say.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, on top of that, she up until 10 years ago, she worked in the corporate world and just got into cycling. So she's only
Wow.
been doing it for 10 years. She started in her 30s, bro.
Hey, the power of motivation. The power of motivation. You know,
Oh, man.
that's dope. That's fire. But you know, isn't like, correct me if I'm wrong. Some sports in the Olympics, you only can be, they have a max age. Or am I tripping?
I don't think there's a max age. How old was the guy that did the shooting competition? The one they showed.
Oh,
he
yeah.
had his hand in his pocket.
Yeah, he's all casual. He's like,
Okay, I thought.
everybody else had all like the
Yeah,
Deadeye
they-
specs.
Bro, why they call my man? They was like, yo, they had a
Yo.
straight assassin in there.
Yeah.
No headgear. Did you see what the other people were wearing?
Yeah, they
Like,
had
the
like the
amount of-
Deadeye specs.
Yeah. And this guy came in there with a pair of glasses on, regular shirt, pants, hand in his
Right.
pocket like
Mad casual.
silver medal.
Oh snap.
Like imagine he was just missing somewhat on purpose.
So he didn't give away his true
So
skills.
he didn't give away his true skills. Imagine he was doing that on purpose, bro.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Oh man. What we got here? Hey, shout out to you guys in the chat for real. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in right now with us. One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel for real. Let's see here. I consider what we got. I consider the Wizards and a second Wizards 3 a second generation OG because it's something he wore on court. Okay. I got you. Man, tapped in. Let's see here. JP313 Oki says Jordan 13's first time seeing them. I had to have them. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to you for tapping in right now. Appreciate you. Here we go. My man said Olympic sevens are a must for me.
Oh,
depending
absolutely.
on when they're gonna drop them though.
Yes.
When are they gonna bring those out?
We need those. And you know,
oh, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
most people aren't seven. Like y'all know, I'm a seven fan as well. But a lot of people hate on sevens. But I think the problem is we are not getting the right colorways when it comes to sevens. We're not getting what we really want. I'm with you. The sevens, bring them back.
Yeah, I want those Raptor sevens, bro. I need them Raptor sevens.
Oh man.
I need them. Let's
Yo.
see here.
Yo, I don't know if anyone's seen that in the Olympics, that pole vaulter.
Oh, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's seen.
Bro. Okay.
You just gotta have to Google it. Just
Jay.
YouTube it. Just look it up.
Jay, so there was a pole vaulter from France, okay? And I guess he would have won a medal or whatever, but unfortunately,
He didn't have a clean
the blessing he had messed it up for him in winning, bro.
Yo,
His body
crazy.
hit the pole on the way down. And I'm gonna let you go ahead and use your imagination on what part of his body hit it.
No.
Yes.
Yo, it messed up his
Bro.
chances, fam. He didn't have a clean.
Bro.
He didn't have a clean
Bro.
vault.
Bro. Mind you, what did they do? They put that joint in slow motion so you can see exactly why. Yo.
Okay.
Hilarious.
I had
Yo, hilarious.
As my man's coming down, you can see he hits it, and you can see. I'm like, bro. I'm like, listen, not for nothing. He may have lost the event, but he just won around the world because a bunch of ladies are like, yeah, who's that guy?
You ain't never lie.
Who is that guy?
He can start his OF instantly.
Yes, his DMs are going crazy right now in a multitude of languages.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh man, let's see here.
That is hilarious.
He goes, I don't think they're considered an OG. Ray Allen being my second favorite player of all time. Okay, he's talking about the Olympic sixes.
Okay, Ray Allen. Shout out to Ray.
Yo, fam.
Go ahead.
Yo, I wonder what is going on here. So you and I already got these black and golds. GOAT right now, size 12, 161.
No, they're going up in price.
Okay.
Wow.
What?
What is going on right now, fam?
Now hold on a second. Okay, so let's talk about this because they said that shoe looks like two other shoes. One of them they try to compare them to is the Palominos.
Yep.
Yeah, Jay mentioned that, and I was going to put that in my video.
Right. They're close and yeah, kind of. I think the brown on the Palominos is way more chocolate looking than actual like the mustard kind of gold brown. But there's another shoe they said it was I think it was a Carmelo Anthony Jordan 1. I think they said they look close to.
All right, I'm gonna have to look that up.
I think it's some other Jordan 1 that they said they look very close to. That they dropped before. Hold on. You know what? Let me see. Jordan 1 golds. So there's the gold.
Mellow
twos.
PE. Oh.
Is it a Mellow PE?
That's what it's coming up as. I don't remember these. Jordan 1 Mellow PE.
Is it like a hold on a second. Let me see if I can get these to come up. Oh, here we go. There we go. Yeah.
Yep.
So these are like a satin. Look, they got the gum bottom outsole too. Well,
Yeah.
almost.
And
Gum, but
there's
it's
a
not
jump
bell
man.
bottom. This is gold.
Right. And there's a jump man on the back heel. There's a jump man. It looks
look
like
at
it might be
look at the
embroidered in
tongue.
there. Yep, the tongue got mellow on it.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. These would be the
Uh-oh.
closest. Yeah, those would be the closest
Oh
that
yeah,
I would
look at
say.
the jump man there on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all
Oh,
like
look
the
at that.
jump man back of the ones? Do y'all miss that time frame?
No.
Oh yeah, I'm here for it.
Okay.
Wow, and yeah, you're right. That's just a gold bottom, but
That's a 13. What are you going for anyhow?
yeah, I can see.
Man's only asking only three hundo on these
Yeah.
size 13. Oh, they're not
Yeah.
going for that much, but wow. So they still have not restocked those yet,
The price has gone up,
and the price
and
is
watch
going
this.
up.
And watch this. I'm sure, man. I'm gonna get to the mall today. I'm sure they're gonna be sitting.
Oh,
It's a one. I mean, the ones haven't been moving like that. I mean, it's gonna be sitting, but they have gone up on gold
hey,
because you and I have witnessed that. 111,
mark my words though.
108,
Next
and
year,
111.
2025 is the year of the Jordan 1, the resurgence.
Mm.
You're gonna be coming back like the Undertaker. Oh man, what we got here? Fact one goes, the Flint 12s are also a second generation OG because he wore those, so did Kobe. Okay. Let's see. Melo also wore both of the aforementioned pairs. Okay. Here we go. What else we got? Fear 4s are fired. Damn, might have to get them. Yeah, man.
Fire.
One man just like he goes, I just practiced my pencil tapping. I'm 100% sure I'll get a bronze if it's brought up into.
Yeah, I was laughing at that earlier.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ken Norton, 5 golds in 5 straight Olympics, and I think he was 41. Yes, he's talking about the Cuban wrestler.
Okay.
The wrestler from Cuba. Yep.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yep. Matter of fact, did you see the USA women's won that 4x100?
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
What happened to the men's though? Oh my gosh.
What happened with them? I didn't see. Oh, I know Noah Lyles lost the 200.
Now I'm talking about the men's 4x4.
What happened with that? I didn't see it. What happened? Did they fall?
They messed up when it came to passing the baton. That screwed everything up. And Curly is an absolute animal. That dude they go ham, but they were so far back with that baton toss, handoff, I should say, and they just had no chance. I mean, it was bad.
Do they not practice that?
But I think that because Noah Lyles, they said what he had, like he got sick or whatever, so COVID or whatever, because he took bronze in that 200, I think, or 400, whichever one it was. So they had whomever replaced him, and I think that might have caused some issues for them. But it was just a bad read. It was just a bad read when it came to that time and to pass that baton off. Last night I was like, dang, bro, that's terrible.
We got a super chat in here from JSC Hobbies tapping in.
Hey,
good morning. What's going on with you, bro? Appreciate the $5 super chat.
Yeah, appreciate
100%, man. Appreciate that for real. Yeah. Appreciate that.
One love.
Where you tapping in from?
Yes, sir. So, damn, I just lost my train of thought now when I was. Yes. Okay.
The baton,
so
Noah Lyles.
So Noah Lyles. No. I was going to talk about Noah Lyles. So the guy that ended up winning the 200 for gold, I forget what country he's from, but they had asked him this question about why his name isn't as big, right? And one of the things he said was, he said, unfortunately, I'm not as loud as Noah Lyles is.
Ooh.
So I think that has something to do with it.
Oh.
How y'all feel about that?
You know what, man? Can we all get along? Can we all get along, y'all? That's crazy.
I mean, trash talking in track and field has been going on since what, the Maurice Green days. You remember how much trash talking
I
Maurice
remember
Green
that.
used to do? You know
Man,
what I mean?
trash talking goes on in every sport, in every arena. That's hey.
There ain't no trash talk like the 100, 200 though. Ain't no trash talk. Like I remember going to the Penn Relays out in Philadelphia, and man, let me tell you, especially the big ones, when you had USA and Jamaica show up to the Penn Relays. Oh my goodness, man, the back and forth that would go on at the Penn Relays when it came to the sprints, and even during the relay racing as well. Woo, ooh man, crazy times.
Let me ask y'all this. Then how do y'all feel about Noah Lyles talking about the NBA? Did y'all hear his comment when he was asked?
Yeah, he said something about how they're listed as world champions, but they don't play the world or something like that.
Correct. So what are y'all thoughts on him running his mouth like that? What's y'all thoughts on that?
I don't understand why you're coming at your own countrymen during a time where it should be you and your countrymen against the world. Why you would trash talk your own country like that? You know what I mean? I understand what he said, because obviously in that level of track and field, you actually do go against people of the world. But at the same time, the NBA has become more international in the sense that there's way more international players, you know what I mean, coming now into the NBA. So I get not calling them world champions when you don't necessarily have to play against other teams of the world like that. But, you know, they say the same thing about the NFL. World champions. You know, I think they do the same they do the same thing for baseball as well. Do they not?
Yep, they do. Yep.
So if you're talking about one sport, you're basically talking about all the other major league sports in America.
What are your thoughts, Mr. Thing?
I've had this conversation with multiple people, and it goes over well with some, and it doesn't with so many others. When it comes to basketball in particular, and there's multiple reasons on why they do this. I understand that better opportunities, more money, they can provide better for their families, whole 9 yards. I understand the reasons behind it. But the NBA, right, the National Basketball Association, is the Olympics. You got the best in the world that comes and play in the NBA. Period. Now, you do have there might be some rare occasions where you got you might have like a person like Wemby, who's an absolute beast, who says, I don't want to go to the NBA because I'm the king, you know, where I'm at, whatever, which Wemby came to the NBA. So I'm not saying you can't have like those instances where people are like, I can play in your league if I wanted to. I choose not to. That would be, you know, like if Joker decided to go back home and leave the NBA, it would be confirmed like, all right, you're a beast. But honestly, outside of that, you got people that claim to be so good, right, in other countries, but they're not even NBA quality. Like they're not. The NBA is the Olympics, bro. You got people from all over the world that come to the NBA to play ball. And my question is why?
Yeah,
no one's knocking out Africa's door to go play for their team, bro. Call it what you want.
Why are you coming to Africa like that, bro?
But it's not just Africa. It's the think about that.
Hold on, let's back up. Let's back. Does Africa?
I'm not even going after.
Does continent Africa actually have a national team?
No, I'm not even. Watch this. I'm not even going after no one in particular. I'm trying to make a point of how big the NBA is. You got people from all over the world trying to get into the NBA, not the other way around.
Yeah.
And my question is why? It's not just the money. I know the money's huge, but
So
you have a lot of competition here. Soccer
Boy 7 goes, he's mad because the NBA players are more famous.
Hey yo, fam. Let me share one more. I'm gonna share one more thing in chat. Let me know about this.
Go ahead, bro.
At least here in America, watch this. When we have that GOAT conversation, when we talk about GOATs, how many people say, how many gold medals do you have in the Olympics? Is that even like a factor when it comes down to like GOAT conversation? I'm just kind of curious.
For basketball?
For basketball, when we having a GOAT conversation, who's bringing up, well, how many Olympic gold medals do you have?
You're right. You're right.
I'm just kind of curious.
I wonder though, even the caveat off what you're saying, how the world sees it.
That will be a good question, because
the world
here
sees it.
we're looking at rings and championships within their own league.
Yes,
And ain't no one sitting there saying, well, how many Olympic gold medals do you have? They can be like,
Although I think internationally, don't they have something called the World Championships? What's it called for international basketball, their championship? What's it called for them? And the reason why I bring that up is because if you go back, remember when the ABA and NBA was split,
Yep.
right? A lot of the stats that they list for the players list their time in the ABA and list their time in the NBA separately as part of like their full gamut of what they've done in their basketball career. So even though it wasn't the NBA, the fact of the matter is they still count that. Even who was another one? When we go to the NFL, like Warren Moon, I think they count his time that when he was in. Matter of fact, the NFL was split too for a while. Remember? The NFL was split. They weren't the NFL always. It was the NFL, and it was what was that other league called? I can't even think of it now off the top of my head. But in any case, like Doug Flutie, they count his time when he was in the Canadian Football League too, as part of his stats. You know what I'm saying? Like they do that for the Hall of Fame.
mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to track and field, yeah, it does come down to the gold medals. A lot of people think about like how many gold medals do you have?
100, and that's the reason why I said basketball in particular, because watch this.
Correct.
When you're the fastest man or woman on the planet, you're the fastest man or woman on the planet. That's what it is. You really can't refute that. That's exactly what it is.
So hold on, we got a comment here. It's the quality of life that the players get in the U.S.
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
Okay. So here's the thing, though, because we are so focused on the basketball and how we see things here in America. What we don't realize is the amount of multimillionaires, for example, out there in sports like soccer, like international soccer, and the lifestyles that some of these guys live.
Well, that was the reason why I said people come to the U.S. in particular. That's what I said for basketball.
Correct.
People aren't flocking here for soccer. I mean,
so quality of life in basketball.
Yeah.
Yes, I would probably say the NBA lifestyle is probably like no other in the world.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Go
ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
For me, Noah Lyles, I think that was a very bad call. I think what he was doing is he was smelling himself too much, thinking that he's invincible, that he's just gonna go ahead and blow everybody out the water and hype himself up, and it backfired. And I agree with Mr. Think, man. How you gonna sit here and say this about your other countrymen, during the Olympics? You know what I mean? That was definitely distasteful. Sometimes it's best to keep your mouth shut. Talk what you want to talk about your sport and leave everything else out there, as opposed to jumping into other sports that you don't play, that you're not a true professional, unless you're gonna go ahead and say, hey man, these guys are amazing. But yet, you're talking about your own countrymen during the Olympics. Very, very, very distasteful, and
I agree with that.
It was a bad look, and I think what that can do, that could backfire on him for even like potential future sponsorship.
Well, Adidas is coming out with his shoe now. Did you see?
Well, now, yes, I saw it.
Did you see? And I think, and not for nothing, I think they did a nice little touch to it, because on the back of the heel, I'll have to bring the picture up, but in the back of the heel, it's got his time there, 979.
You tell me,
shows
nice,
like a reflection.
Nice.
What's up?
Or white and black pair, I should say.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me make one more, and this is just my opinion. I mean,
ahead, bro.
Guys, I'm just gonna talk my stuff. Watch this. This is just my opinion. shout out to everyone who's been able to get to, and make it to the Olympics, because you have people that's like legitimately trained their entire lives in order to get to this event. Watch this. You have people who play basketball who trained and played their entire lives just to get to the NBA.
You know what's funny is the guy in the NBA right now who basically gets no minutes, sits on the bench, will go out and pretty much bust anybody's behind out there in any court in America.
Everybody.
And that's what we don't
The
understand.
the worst professional player in the NBA is a beast.
The worst player on his worst day will wreck house at a lot of these pickup games around in the areas.
But
100%.
We talked about it last week. Sometimes with the NBA, you can have a person who's on the bench who really should be a starter, but because they invested their time into hyping up person A, person B on the bench really is better than me busting their butt in practice. So you got to look at the investment side of who they really want to highlight. Because I'm telling you right now, there's some guys out there that should.
Yo, what up, Average?
For real, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. I'll give you a prime example, right? And this might not be a good example, but I'm gonna use it. Jason Tatum versus Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up too. Go ahead.
No problem. Jaylen Brown is an all-around better player than Jason Tatum. The difference is between those two is that when it comes down to that, who really wants it, when it comes down to the playoffs, who really shines, and it's not Jason Tatum. It's Jaylen Brown, especially on the defensive side. So why isn't Jaylen Brown on that team? Because again, it's about who they want to hype up, who they want to promote. You got to remember that.
Why is Jason Tatum not getting minutes? Did you see that? I just saw that yesterday. He said he and Steve Kerr came out and said, "Oh, it's a mathematical problem." And I forgot who came out and said something. He goes, "So hold on, when Greg Popovich was the coach at the last Olympics, and pretty much everybody was getting playing time, it wasn't a mathematical problem then. How is it a mathematical problem now? My man ain't getting no minutes, bro. You ain't bringing my man off the bench for real to play."
Something we don't know. There's something else going on. They're not telling me.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I wonder if. Okay, conspiracy theory right now. Okay, conspiracy theory. I wonder if because he just came off the chip, that Boston was like, "Yo, don't play him that much." I wonder.
Could be.
I wonder.
Take a look at Average comment on the bottom there.
I'm going to get to him. I got a couple comments here I got to get to real quick. Fact one goes, for the world, the FIBA championship. Yes, that's what it's called for basketball, for the world championship. JST1 Hobbies goes, only boxing and gymnastics care about Olympic medals. Gymnastics, yes. Boxing, no. I think the belts are highly important. Average Sneaker Guy tapping in. He goes, morning, fellas. And then he says here, because Tatum game is not a good fit for the current USA roster, and Olympics basketball is totally different from NBA basketball. Oh.
Ooh.
Interesting take.
So to back up one of the things that Jay said, because I shared with y'all behind the scenes, I've hung out with some ball players out here in Denver. Behind the scenes, these guys are told during certain situations, like right now, we know LeBron is hooping like crazy right now. It would benefit LeBron James absolutely nothing if he was to get severely injured in the Olympics. It would have no benefit for him back here in the States, like zero. Like no one's gonna be applauding him saying, "You brought us the gold medal, buddy, with a broken leg." It's not gonna benefit him any.
LeBron? No, that's
zero
because
benefit.
they hate on LeBron.
No. I'm talking about any one of these stars. It would benefit them nothing.
I'm telling you
to
right
get
now,
severely injured in the Olympics and come back home injured, it's not going to be good for their careers here. Any one of them, anyone.
You remove
There's
LeBron,
no benefit.
You remove LeBron off that team. I'm telling you right now. For whatever reason, because of the hate on LeBron, albeit some of it is because his own mouth. Pause. Okay. People would have. I don't know why, but I just feel like people would have more love for what the team is, the Olympic team is doing right now. If LeBron was not there, because he's there, and mind you, he's been like a focal point of why they've been winning a bunch of these games. Granted, KD's had his shine, AE he's had his shine. You know what I mean? But most of what I see, they're saying being led by LeBron, and then they talk about the other guys.
Curry.
Nope.
I'm not trying to jump off what we're talking about, but maybe I am a little bit, but I'm gonna say it. This Olympic team is not put together in the right way. I don't think Steve Kerr is doing a very good job when it comes to like utilizing his rotation properly, because it's like he's sticking with his starting five and other guys are not being highlighted properly. Like, for example, Anthony Davis has been probably, and I'm gonna say not probably, has been their best defensive player. He has been stopping a lot of players when it comes to like blocking defense. He's been out there doing his thing, and I think Steve Kerr is just overly using their starting five lineup, in my opinion. And when it comes to the Dream Team, I will put my money on the Dream Team. They will absolutely smash this roster right here. They would destroy them because they're not playing fully as a team. They're not, and this part of it is player issues, and part of it is coaching issues as well. How do y'all feel about that comment?
I would agree. I mean, you can't get listen, every one of those players that are on that Olympic team right now deserve playing time. Every one of them deserve playing time. I don't know. Now, here's what I will say. These other international teams, albeit like France, like they say the way they've been playing crazy. And then we got who was it? Rudy Gobert and Wemby. They said Wemby is going to be a matchup night. Matter of fact, when is that game? We
need to look it up because
When is that game? Because we find out when that game is, maybe we could try to go live for it. But they said Wemby's been a matchup nightmare. But I think the U.S. players have that. I don't know. Obviously, they carry over that mentality they have in the NBA, where here on the international stage, it's very much a team game. Very much a team game. You gotta be able to and rotate those players in to keep them as fresh as possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I agree. Egos, man. Egos can get you because Serbia was about to win. And it's kind of like, all right, if you guys are the best of the best, which I'm not saying, they are not the best of the best. They're not playing like it. They're not playing like top-notch players. It seems like, hey man, just like Anthony Edwards, he comes in, he says, I don't care about nobody else. I'm the man. Everybody got to worry about me. Like, that's the mentality that I feel like, man, he should have just go ahead and sit back home and just chill with the Timberwolves. They could have left Anthony Edwards where he was at with that bad mentality. And to be honest with you, it's no hate on what's my man from with the locks who's playing coming off the bench for Curry. Y'all know
I'm not sure.
I'm drawing a blank on him. Anyway, that's why I'm drawing a blank on him. He's a solid player, but there's no reason why Damian Lillard should not be on this team.
There's no way Damian Lillard should not have been a part of Team USA. There's no way. To me, they did a terrible job on that. Or they could have picked the number 3 option, which is Kyrie. So, this team was not put together, in my opinion, very well. They just went by names. But they didn't, I think it also goes by like, hey man, who looks maybe more professional, who does this and that. It's so much things that go through it. It don't make sense to me. Damian Lillard should have been on this team, without a shadow of a doubt.
Dame Lillard, yeah. I mean, listen, go over to the women's side. A lot of them feel like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark should have been selected onto the team, but they're like, oh, they got to go pay their dues and stuff like that. But it is what it is. I mean, at the end, here's the thing though, because they had an opportunity, in my opinion, because had they brought them over, and I know I'm kind of going off subject here, had they brought them over onto the women's team, that would have been a boost, in my opinion, to the overall women's game. Because a lot of people are following those two players. So the fact that they're not on the women's Olympic team, like, yeah, people are happy what they're doing and all that kind of stuff. But to have them there, the coverage would have been there. You know what I mean? I feel as though that it would have garnered more sponsorships to the WNBA.
Yep.
Had they had them two there and they were doing well on the team, I mean,
yeah.
But as far as Damian Lillard is concerned, I mean, yeah, he's one of the top players out there. Why he didn't make the team, I don't know. But they constructed it how they constructed it. Here's the thing: they're in the gold medal game. Okay, they have a chance to win gold, which we all think they're gonna win gold. But I don't think it's gonna be easy. I don't think it's gonna be an easy win.
So I have a question. I got a question for you guys and panel. So, in theory, hypothetically speaking, if the U.S. men's do not win this gold medal game, does that knock them off of their pedestals of being the greatest basketball players in the world?
No. It will question their ability to adapt. So, like, I'll give you an example.
Yo, Average, check your IG real quick.
The Lakers, right? When the Lakers had the gloves, they had the mailman on there, right? There's no way, no reason why the Lakers should have lost that championship. But why did they lose that championship? Because they weren't playing as a team. They were playing as talent. And it's all about taking that back seat. Somebody has to be number 2. Somebody has to be number 3 and 5, whatever the case may be. So again, I feel like Team USA will win, and I agree with where your kicks. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be easy because they're not playing as a unit. I think that's where it boils down to. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like this whole entire Olympics.
Average Seeker guy goes, yes and no, because the rest of the world have caught up to us in basketball.
True.
So I put out, it's funny he brings that up because I remember they said when the Dream Team played, they saw like, what was it, less than 10 NBA players. And this year with the Olympics, that they were going to see 66 different NBA players that they were going to have to go against around the world. So that definitely makes things 10 times harder. Yeah. Definitely makes things 10 times harder when you are actually facing your peers, basically, because these guys that you're going against in these different countries, a lot of them see you in the NBA. And if they're able to mesh and play team ball a lot better than you are, I mean, look what happened in the NBA championship this year. Right, Jay, you and I were talking about this, right? I said to you that Boston is a little better at playing the team game than Dallas was, and it showed, especially on the defensive side of the especially on the defensive side.
That's true.
Boston was way better all around as a team.
They were cohesive. Yeah.
You know, so when you play as a cohesive unit like that, you make it tough for a team that likes to play individually.
And Luka is one of those players. It's like, it's my world.
Look, right here, the average sneaker guy says it. Just look at the NBA now. The main stars are international players. Yep.
And that, nothing for nothing, that was the reason why I said people come from all over the world to come play in the NBA. That's why I made the statement. The NBA is the Olympics. That's literally the reason why I said that.
Yeah.
And then something else here goes another side note, because this is the political side, this is the politics side of things. Even within the own NBA itself, like I said, this isn't coming from me, this is coming from like professional players. Once again, they're also told, like, man, you're worth too much money. Why are you diving after that ball, dislocating your shoulder?
Yes.
Don't do that. You're worth too much money. Don't go injuring yourself over one turnover. But you see, we look at it from like kind of like the fan of the sport, like, oh, you've lost your hustle. You were so nasty in college, and once you made it to NBA, you lost your drive. Nah, these guys are worth a lot of money, and there's certain situations where they're told, and like I said, I'm not making this up. They're told, like, yo, you need to protect your body, man. You're worth a lot of money out here.
Yeah.
Don't you go hurting yourself over one out of bounds ball. Don't. If it's a game-winning deal, that's different. But
hey, real quick, black and gold Jordan 1s restocked on Nike
already.
Yep, they're there. There they are. Men's size 7 to 15 is available.
Because they sold out. I was like, yo, that's cap. You heard me? I was like, that's cap.
Listen, I
was like, yo, that's
told
cap.
you.
Don't get me wrong. The kick is nice. I got him. We got him, right? It's nice. But I was like, nah, that's cap.
The fact that they were shooting up on GOAT, though.
I want to check that, too. I was like,
well,
no,
you know what's so funny is the denim ones did the same thing. They
yes.
only had like 10,000 pairs.
Yes.
They did sell out, actually, coincidentally enough. And then they started going up on a GOAT in StockX.
Yep. Something's going on with that for sure. For sure.
Our sneaker guy goes, and these Olympics teams have role players that go on to hustle and play hard, whereas these NBA stars in the U.S. not going to play that role player type. Yep. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. I mean, Mr. Think, you just said it. You just said it. You know what I'm saying? You just said it. So I think, yeah, I think, yeah. Matter of fact, let me jump back up here to one. It says, Mr. Thing is 100% correct on this. In the Winter Olympics, a lot of NHL players aren't allowed to even play in them because of risk of injury.
Yeah,
that's true, man.
Yeah, there are behind the scene politics for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think even when, what was it? Remember the Miracle on Ice? They didn't have NHL players. Those were all like college kids that they brought out to play in the Olympics. And that was back, I think it was 1980 when the U.S. beat the Russians for the Olympic gold.
Out here in Denver, Chauncey Billups, he was very well known for like being at one of the rec centers out here. I mean, you can go hoop with Chauncey if you wanted to. I mean, anyone can. I used to ball with Chauncey, and Chauncey, he used to always say, guys, I'm out here having fun with you guys. Please do not foul me. Like, he used to say it all the time. He would just primarily shoot. He would rarely even attack the bucket, but he would just make that, look, I'm out here having a ball. You know what I mean? Let's hoop and have some fun, but please do not foul me. Like, you know what I mean? Don't do all that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, don't tackle me to the ground.
Right. It's unnecessary.
Well, remember when Kobe pulled up to the Rucker and played?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kobe pulled up to the Rucker Court in New York City and played.
Yeah,
and,
showed up and showed out.
A bunch of NBA players used to go there. Dr. J used to play at the Rucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think who else played there. Did Shaq ever play at the Rucker?
I don't know.
I want to say he did. I want to say Shaq did play there once. There's a bunch of NBA. Allen Iverson, he played there.
Of course.
Stephon Marbury, he played there.
Here goes another fun fact too. The cage, I want to say that was off of like West 4th, what they call it, the cage, because we all went out there and hooped out there.
Mhm.
Yo, their rims was like 9.5 feet though. Everybody and their mama's dunking out there, bro.
Really?
I'm dead serious. That's a little
Nine-
thing that people, at least back then it was. I don't know, what it is now, but back in the day, it was only like 9.5, bro. Everybody
That's
was
funny.
knocking it down out there.
That's funny as hell.
Marbury
Every-
is he from New York?
Who?
Stephon
Oh yeah,
Marbury?
Marbury, yeah. Oh yeah,
Marbury's
Oh,
from
yeah.
New York. Yeah.
Stefan, yeah. Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
he's living it up over in China.
Oh yeah, he doing it.
He is living it
He doing
up over. He is like a national celebrity in China, playing basketball over there.
He like, why would I come back? For what?
Question here: would you sell your whole sneaker collection and wear Crocs forever to get your dream car? That's an interesting question, to be honest with you.
Ooh, I like that.
Wait. Well, why do you got to wear Crocs though?
I mean,
Why
listen,
Crocs?
that's the premise of the question. I mean, he ain't saying go barefoot. He ain't asking you to walk around, like biblical
Look.
times.
Look, for me personally, I've
What
as
is
much
your dream
as
car? How about that? What is your dream car?
well,
He
that's
said,
tricky. That's tricky. But I would like to answer the question like this: a car is just a car, man. It's designed to take you from point A to point B, and a pair of sneakers is designed to be worn. It's just sneakers. So I don't. For me, it doesn't really matter if you switch from one vice to the other. I mean, if you get to do what you like, then do it. Because I mean, nothing for nothing. Like, it's very easy for someone to call a sneaker a grail, right? And then we hold this thing and we give it the look, bro. It's a pair of sneakers. That's the bottom line.
Average sneaker guy goes, nah, because my collection not going to add up to my dream car price. So yeah, nah.
My man said he got an inexpensive
Jay,
collection.
I'm not putting Crocs on my feet. One. Number two,
Oh,
I since a kid I've always said I wanted a Porsche for a brand new car now. I got different categories.
hey Jay, talk a little closer to your mic.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So I said as a kid, even to this day, a Porsche has always been my dream car. Always. But
Is there a
now
specific model?
I have it's always been a 911, but now I like the Panamera. I need a little bit more stretch and a little leg room personally.
Mhm.
But I would say, man, like I've been having a very heavy debate, and I feel like that C8 Corvette might have taken the spot of the Porsche. But anyway, my old school, I would probably have to go with a 67, 69 GTO, fam. Hit them 4s and 6s, man. Like when it comes to new and old, they're two different segments in my opinion, and I love that 54, that 56 Bel Air, man. That 56 Bel Air. Oh my gosh, so I like stuff like that when it comes to old school vehicles. Yeah, but that's a tough one. But I'm not putting Crocs on my feet, bro. I never done it. I never will.
Oh,
I've never done it, never will, to be honest. But those are like my two or my top three. When it comes to cars, my grails.
all right.
Okay. Jeffrey Flight goes, he's right. F them Crocs. Manny Panny goes, he said, first of all, I'm not putting Crocs on.
It's a good question. I don't even have a dream car, man. Like honestly, as I've gotten older, I don't even have a dream car. I really don't.
I mean, for me,
I don't
my
have a dream car.
has always been a Ferrari. Now, which Ferrari? I mean, it changes. It changes. There's that 488. There's the F12 Berlinetta. Oh man, there's the Enzo. Oof. Oh man. Well, like your average sneaker guy said, my sneaker collection would never add up to be able to buy one of those cars. But if it could, oh,
Yo,
that's
let me
tough, man. That's tough, bro.
let me ask you a question.
I might do it. I might actually do it. Because guess what? I can always come back and get more sneakers. But the opportunity to get one of those cars,
So, have you ever been inside of a Ferrari? Have you ever driven one or even rode
have I
inside
had
of
an
one?
opportunity to drive one? No, I have
Oh,
not.
but
Have
you
I
been
been in one? I've been in one, yeah.
okay at fast speeds.
No,
Oh, okay. I was just kind of curious.
no. No.
Hmm.
Was there something about that prancing horse, bro?
No,
Hand
I
built.
yeah.
Oh, the
I've-
reds, the blacks, the whites, oh, the blues.
I ain't gonna lie, I love the Ferrari in gray, man. Like, I don't know, I love that gray in the Ferrari. It's just,
Oh, the gray. I forget what they call that too. There's a special name for that. Enlargo. It's like Enlargo gray or something like that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
it man, that color just looks so amazing in my opinion.
with the windows blacked out on it too. Oh,
Mhm.
Hey, chat. What is your dream car? I'm just kind of curious, man. I sound like such an old man. Like, I don't even have a dream car anymore.
It's
Like-
all
Like, I would watch this. I would sell my entire sneaker collection and invest it into the stock market or real estate or something. I wouldn't even, honestly, I wouldn't even buy like a depreciating asset like a car. I wouldn't even do it. And I sound like such an old man, but it's actually a fact.
So what's interesting is
And not all cars are depreciating assets. I understand
Correct,
that.
yeah.
I understand that. But I'm just talking about generally speaking. I wouldn't even do it, and that's why I'm struggling with that. I wouldn't even do it. Not for a car. I wouldn't do it for a car.
I respect that. I definitely respect that.
yeah, like if I
I'm
had-
like an
listen,
old man. I'm telling you, like,
what is that? Like that Ferrari 288 GTB? Like that thing goes for over $1 million now.
nah. I look. I
You
feel
know.
you. I feel you. And
You know?
and if I was to do something like that, it would be for pure investment purposes. To be honest,
So we got an Acura NSX. We got
those are tough.
Porsche
Those are tough.
911.
They-
Said
And I'm a
that
car
baby
guy
blue.
too. That's the crazy part. I'm a car guy. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, Jay, you started dropping like the 57 Bel Air and stuff like that. I was like, oof, the
Hey,
muscles. Yeah.
but you know, I'm talking about, you know, I'm gonna tell you,
GTO, Chevelles. I get down with all that.
you know, I like my interior to have that original look, but it has to have a modern twist to it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I'm very simple when it comes to something like that, but when it comes to like putting them shoes on my feet and having some horses underneath that hood, and I don't need 1,000 horses. I don't need that, but you know, I think 450, 500 would just be perfect in my opinion.
Well, 450 horses, man, that's slow nowadays.
But for me, I think 450.
Right now, I feel you. I feel you.
I'm cool with
My
it.
car got 400 horses. That thing
Jeffrey-
feels slow to
here we
me.
go. Jeffrey Flight goes, I would say Bugatti Chiron or the McLaren P1.
Ooh, the McLaren. Ooh.
64 Impala with switches. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
64. That's nasty.
Matter of fact, it's so funny you brought that up because
I'll
I
go
just
90,
saw
95, 96 Impala.
there's a you talking about the I know what
SS.
you talking about. The SS joint.
SS, yeah.
Yeah, the Caprice body style. Matter of fact, what movie was that Ice Cube was in where he had that car? It was all blacked out. It
All
was,
about the
one with-
Benjamins.
Thank you. Yes. Damn. Now, oh yeah, there we go. So the 64 Impala. So apparently, do you know there's a gin and juice alcohol now out?
Oh, word?
You know,
I
there's
don't
an
even
alcohol
drink.
brand out called Gin and Juice.
Nice.
I just saw it yesterday. So when Tyler put in about the 64 Impala, it made me think about that. I
Damn.
just saw that yesterday.
Wow.
We got another. Who we got? Yeah, Jeffrey, I already got you with that Bugatti, bro.
Yo, which is crazy because now I see a lot of McLarens out here in Colorado, like a lot. I see a lot of McLarens out here, and those are definitely tough. I have not been inside one of those yet. I've been inside of multiple Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
Mm.
Have y'all been inside a Lambo?
No, I've never been inside a Lambo. But I'll tell you, if I had to pick a Lamborghini, it would have to be the Aventador.
Mm.
If you know, and I would probably pick still that over a SVJ because I think SVJs people go super crazy over SVJs.
I had to fold myself up to get into an older Lambo, but I've been in a few, and for I like space wise, I was like, whew. I'm only 6'3", and I mean, Marcus Camby had one, and we know how tall he was, and I don't know how he detached his entire body to get up in there, but
Wow.
very very nice rides. The speed factor. I mean, it's and watch this, Lewis. You actually do. I don't even ride bikes as far as like crotch rockets, right? This thing had like the pull of like a motorcycle, man. Like it just did. It just did. But it was actually at higher speeds. It was actually like a pretty uncomfortable ride. Like it wasn't even like a smooth ride. It was like a whole lot of rattling and all that.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't even that enjoyable, to be honest. For speed factor, absolutely. But everything else, it actually really wasn't. I was very uncomfortable. I was too big, and it was a whole lot of rattle going on. So, and I'm talking about at higher speeds.
My man says, sell your shoes or dinner with Jay-Z. Or sell your shoes. Or maybe he meant to write, sell your shoes for a dinner with Jay-Z. Nah.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Nah, we ain't doing that. That's like those questions that go around. They said, what did it say?
It said, sell your shoes or Diddy party.
$20,000, $20,000 or a date with Angel Reese.
Yeah, 20K. Thank you.
Yeah, give me the money.
Yeah, 20K.
I don't care who it is. Give me the money. Give me the money.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because guess what? You go on that date with Angel Reese, you're going to have to put out money anyway. She ain't paying for you, bro. She ain't paying for you. Yeah,
even if she did, I'm good.
Yeah, give me the money.
I'm good on that.
Give me the money. Shoot. Man. Oh, man.
I said, nah, the Diddy party is crazy.
Yo, let's chill with the cursing in the comments, guys. We not doing that. We not doing that. Let's chill with the cursing. Okay. So chill with that. We don't need that in there.
Yeah, we're gonna try to keep it somewhat kid friendly, for the audience.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, don't be out here getting us flagged by YouTube. Putting time out.
We appreciate you though.
Yeah. We appreciate everybody that's tapped in right now. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. And make sure you are subscribed to Mr. Think, Possible, Jay Elevate, and myself. We're your Kicks26 for all your exclusive sneaker reviews and news. Gentlemen, we've been on here for a good minute. The chat is still going strong right now.
Yeah, it's been
a
very long time. Let me check these black and golds real quick.
You checking
man.
on them again?
Just because.
You dropping your video today or tomorrow?
More than likely tomorrow. If these things come up as sold out, I'm gonna lose it.
Another question here: Metallic 5s or Flu Games? Ooh.
Metallic 5s.
Yeah, I'm going Flu Games.
I go Flu.
Flu Games.
I go Flu.
I'm going Flu Games.
Wow.
I'm going Flu Games on that one.
Metallic.
Yeah, now, why Metallic 5s though?
I mean, to me, the design of the Metallics is just better. And like I said, 3, 4s, 5s.
Bro, have you seen your Flu Game 12s?
I've seen them.
Oh my! Oh my! He said, "I've seen him. I got him." Yo, oh my!
Metallic 5s, man. To me, that's the easy one, man. That's Metallic 5s. That's why I answered so quickly. I just answered that one.
Oh my!
Jeffrey
For
Flag
me,
goes Metallic 5s any day. Okay.
I pick that over the Flu Games any day. Yeah.
Now we okay with the reimagined portion of them, right? If you even want to call it that, they gave it that reflective piping, and then they reflected the Nike Air on the back.
I like that. Yeah, I like
that reflective Nike Air on the back.
Yeah,
I will say that.
like
I think that's a nice little touch that I'm glad they added.
Yeah, I like it. To be honest with you, it's like not overbearing. It's done just right to me. I mean, but of course we need to see them when we get them in hand. But so far, absolutely.
Yeah, your volume went down, Jay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Yeah, it's probably when you sit your phone down, it's probably blocking the mic or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I'm saying, it's done just right in my opinion. Those Metallics so far, I think it's nailed in the coffin.
Yeah, the Flu Games. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
It is a
as
topper.
much as I like those fives, I'm gonna lean towards those flu games.
Okay,
I'm gonna lean towards those flu games.
understood. Yeah. Okay.
Shoot. Oh boy. There's something else I wanted to bring up to you guys too that I sent this over to y'all earlier in the week. Let me see if I can find it here in our chat. Oh, speaking of which, chat, who's been out there to see the movie Wolverine Deadpool? Who's been able to see that? Who's been able to see the Wolverine Deadpool movie? Let me know down there. He goes, "Are Jordan 11s cooked?" Nah, bro.
Nah,
11s
I
aren't
don't think so.
cooked. They only
I don't
drop.
think
They
so.
only really drop an 11 mid cut once a year. So
Yeah.
most people don't really think about them until it's time. And the 11 lows, like, there's people out there that like them, but they don't.
Are you a low fan? 11 low fan?
I did have the Space Jam 11 lows, and then I ended up selling them.
You got rid of
I
them?
liked
Yeah.
them, and I was
yeah.
like, man, I'd rather have the highs in these or the
Same.
mid-cut, whatever.
The same.
I still have my 7210 lows though.
Mm-hmm.
I still have those, but I got cherry bread. I got the cherry 11s, bread 11s, gamma 11s, cool gray 11s.
I want those gammas.
I have Jubilee 11s.
Yo,
There's
have
another 11 I have? I can't remember.
I don't remember asking you guys this on one of the previous lives, but I need to do my the outsoles on my Space Jams. And you guys did mention that Reshoevn8r does have a product for that, right? They have a like one of
thank
the
you for
UV
bringing that
deal.
up. And right now, it started on the 8th, but you have until tomorrow to save 60% up to 60% off Reshoevn8r products right now. All right, definitely, you guys got up to 60%
60%.
off. Yeah, up to 60%. What them bottoms looking like? They're not, okay, those aren't terrible.
That ain't bad.
That's not terrible.
No.
But I would like to do it over.
Yeah, I've seen worse. I've seen it when them things look like pee in the snow, yellow.
Why?
Right.
Dehydration.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would like to do it over. I would like
Miles
to do it
Case
over.
Jr. goes 7210s. Got him on feet today. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I just picked up a dead stock silver anniversary 11 on the low, minimal yellow and barely any. Okay.
Okay.
Back one. Make
Nice.
sure you pick yourself up some of that Reshoevn8r, that whitening from Reshoevn8r out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab some of that.
Yeah, do that and sit your sneaker outside. Make sure you wrap it in plastics.
Mm-hmm.
Sit it outside and let the sun rays hit it. And if you got to apply it again, do it again, and then that'll definitely start taking away that yellowing.
I remember we did talk about that because we even looked up the kind of like the
product.
like the box, the box itself. I think it was on like 150. I mean, it's a pair of shoes. If you look at it that way, it's not a bad investment.
Nope.
Nah,
I
it's
actually
not.
I might invest into one. I mean, like I said, it's the cost of a pair of kicks, really.
And real quick, while we're on the subject, here we go. All right. Free shipping on all orders of $40 or more. You know what I'm saying? 60% off. We'll definitely have that link out to you guys. So make sure you guys can go ahead and let them know that we sent you over.
Yep.
Yeah, that's dope.
Heck
That
yeah.
is dope.
Save yourself some
yeah.
money, fam.
Hell
Save
yeah.
yourself some money.
Heck yeah. Stack up for real. So, what happened to Sneakers Day? What happened to Sneakers Day? It was supposed to be August 8th.
Right.
You saw all the hype out there, and every year they always hype up Sneakers Day. Although last year they did it in September for whatever reason. But we were supposed to be August 8th. The U.S. got nothing. We didn't see anything. What's up with that?
You're not worthy.
What's up with that?
We kind of already saw that coming.
You know what I mean?
Well, all right. Let me say it the right way. At least last time, we got super duper teased. You know, at least we got something last time, even though,
Mhm.
you know, you might not even count it. But yeah, this was even obviously a non-event, literally.
Yeah, they said we were going to get the Jay, you made a video about Sneakers Day, didn't you?
No, I mean I think I slightly brought something up, but I didn't make a video directly on it.
Okay. I thought you made a video about. I know you were talking about him in one of your videos, and I said to you, we don't know anything we're getting, but I didn't know we weren't going to get the day at all.
That's
The
true.
fact that they didn't do
That's
it
the
at
part.
all.
That part. That's what I'm
You
saying.
know?
Even last year we got something.
Yeah.
This was just completely
Yeah, I
disrespectful.
mean, now granted, last year I believe they did it in September, so they still could come out with Sneakers Day.
Could, right,
Albeit it'll just be later.
right.
You know, but I forget what I did a video on why they did Sneakers Day on the 8th. I forget what it was, what the backstory was behind it, but it was always supposed to be August 8th, and it always was up until last year. But as far as what's happening this year, and usually, for whatever reason, it's Europe that usually sees the high heat, and we basically stuck with a lot of the GRs that we've been getting.
Right.
Because I feel like if they do give us Sneakers Day, we'll probably see military blue 4s,
Red cements.
West Cements.
What else have they been?
What else could they
tossing
drop
us?
on there? You know,
What else would they?
I mean, some people were speculating we might see the Lost and Found.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
that
I
was a
mean?
speculation. They'd probably give us some oxidized green 4s.
Man said, good chance we might see the military blues on September 9th.
Oh
Again?
wow.
Okay, here we go. He said,
not surprised.
we're going to get something in September for sure, something similar to the St. John's Dunk we got last year, maybe even a little better.
Yeah, I remember those.
Well, if they redrop the military blues again, that's not necessarily better because we done seen them how many times already.
Yep.
Many.
Now, there may be people
Many.
out there who still have not been able to come across a pair for whatever reason.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah, you're not trying.
their money situation wasn't
Okay,
right.
that's
you know what I'm
fair.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
not-
that's fair.
You know,
That's fair.
but for the amount of restocks we've seen, they'll probably restock from now to the end of the year.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean? So, hey, it is what it is. Let's see here. What did he say? He said, use your code this time. Jay's next. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Love.
Code don't really matter, bro. Code don't matter for this sale. Code don't matter. It's just a link. You go in there, you saving it. 'Cause
Yep.
they told straight up. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up what they told us. That using our promo code right now from the 8th to the 11th doesn't get you any extra off. But using our link lets them know that we sent you there. So we
The
get credit
referral.
for that.
Yeah, yeah. It's still
All right.
huge.
So we get credit for that.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all, fam. We really do.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
better for people that are still paying $250 for my size on StockX or $260 for the size on Goat. Yeah, listen, I just saw somebody today had a pair of military blue 4s out. I think it was a size 11. They was trying to move for like $270 or something like that. It's crazy what these resale prices are looking like. But back to what I was talking about with Sneakers Day. So let's say they do come out in September with a Sneakers Day. All right. What do you actually think we'll see?
I
mean, let's really think about this, okay? So I would say, okay, I think maybe bread 4s. Maybe bread 4s. Yo, guys, let me
it looked like he had to take a call or something. So he said bread 4s. I would actually grab another pair of bread 4s, to be honest with you. What about you, Jay?
You know, I mean, if bread 4s come out, I might triple up. I already have a double, and I think I'm good. I might.
Okay. I didn't know you doubled up on those.
So remember, originally I had 3 pairs, but I got rid of one.
Right.
I might, but for me, I don't know. That's a very good question because I would love to see them do something like crazy. Like I mean, GRs. There's some nice GRs out there. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, how dope would it be, for them to do something out the wazoo like a KD Galaxy, you know,
Okay, okay, okay.
Galaxy or something,
Yeah,
something that people really won't expect. You know what I mean? Like drop,
yeah, yeah. I can see that
you know what I mean? Drop something different. And then
because yeah, you're right. I can see a three white cement. I can see a bread four. I can see a lost and found. To be realistic, it wouldn't be heavy stock, but I can see it.
yeah, it wouldn't be heavy stock.
But Lewis, I would double up on the bread fours. I actually would do that.
Yeah, see, I think bread fours is a real possibility.
I would do
Remember
that.
last year, and I remember last year they restocked. They restocked the what is it? The motorsport fours, the blue. They
The
look like the
motorsport.
fire red,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
they got
yeah,
the
yeah,
blue. They
yeah.
restocked those. They came out of nowhere. They did a restock on what else did they restock? They restocked a couple Jordan 1s too that we hadn't seen in a couple years. I know they dropped like the patinas. They dropped I'm not even talking about sneakers day. I'm just saying like they just up and restock these out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? So like what I'm getting at is they have pairs in the vault that they could come back out with. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
so yeah, like okay. How about the craft threes? They could bring those back out.
Mm.
Crap. People are feeling the
I
craft threes.
I,
I
I
can see
think
those.
I think those are still available though. Right now, they're still sitting. I
Are they
think.
still sitting on
I th-
Nike?
no, not on Nike, but you can
But
go to
even
yeah,
though
you
they're
can still
sitting
find
at
them.
other places, that doesn't mean Nike won't try to bring them back. But it's
That's true.
possible
That's
that they
true.
won't. Um,
Yo, bread fours. I just looked those up, man,
where are they
on
at right
Goat.
now?
Uh, Besides, because you remember I got that. Oh, hold on, it went away on me. Nah, you tripping? Those are the originals. All right, I'm bugging.
That's all good.
Yeah, I wasn't looking up the reimagine. All right, so the reimagine. Let's see. At least on Goat, that is. A reimagine is a size 12 is going for 301, 11 and a half, 311, 11, 297.
Ooh,
So yeah, they
they up there.
remember I
They
doubled up, but
climbing.
I didn't double up in my size. That's why I said I will double up because I have a size 14. You remember that 14 I grabbed? It's not my size,
Yes.
but I still have them. So those are going for 341. So yeah, they're definitely
Here we
they're
go.
holding.
It says, but Jay, we think like that, but they don't think like that. They never gonna do that because that shoe costs more money to make. It has tech in it. They did their KD money grab for the year.
yeah,
So I missed what he said on that, but all
I
good.
agree.
He mentioned the KDs. uh,
Y'all said
Hold on. They restocked the year of the Dragon KDs though. They restocked those on Nike this year. That was a couple weeks ago. They came back out with those.
really okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I mean,
restocked the year of the Dragon KDs.
I was just saying like it would be nice if they would do something a little bit different. And I mentioned the KD Galaxies. I mentioned the KD Galaxies. It would be
yeah,
nice.
yep.
It would be nice, but um, I just want something a little bit different. That's all. Like it'd be dope if they released something like the Yoto. Like that would be like, whoa, y'all did this for us. Even though we know the numbers would be super low, but it's different.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man.
guys. So, Mr. Think, what you got, bro?
Hey, I just want to tell you guys, thanks for tapping in, and girls, man, thanks for tapping in as usual. I want to send a big shout out to our moderators. We have moderators now. So, if you get a little bit too reckless, you're going to be introduced to that Timberland boot. But I appreciate all of y'all for tapping in. Jay had to bounce. He sent a message. But I appreciate all you guys for tapping in. And we've also been doing our own little individual live streams. So shout out. I went live last night, man. People showed up and showed out. So, yo, man, thanks for tuning in. We're growing. I appreciate
Yes,
that.
we are. Yes,
We
we
are
are.
growing.
We are growing. And we appreciate each and every one of you guys that tap into the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. For those of you who are new, shout out to you guys for tapping in and coming with us. We definitely love to have you guys on this journey. Next week, bro, you realize next week will be show number 25.
Man, that's crazy.
25, bro. We've been doing this weekly.
Man.
Weekly. So for those of you who are new, it'll be our
crazy.
25th straight week that we're doing this
That's
podcast
huge.
thing here. We
That's
definitely
dope.
appreciate you guys, because without y'all, we would not be where we are right now. We definitely appreciate the love. Once again, make sure you guys are tapping that screen for the likes. Go down, hitting that thumbs up for the likes. We appreciate all the comments, all the interaction. We love it. We will be back next week, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, One Pair at a Time podcast channel.
Get it.
This is Lewis of the Wear Your Kicks channel, reminding you to be true, stay in the moment, and don't forget, every day is a great day to wear your kicks. And we out.
Get it. Appreciate y'all. Mad love.